All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another session of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Um, have a couple of new additions here today. Even more degenerates than usual. Man, we're starting to stack them up. It's getting ridiculous over here, and I'm going to have to start stepping up my game because all of these bastards keep ripping through everything that I throw at them. So, the story by and by so far is the main party has been hired by Gundren and his associate Sildar, his second in command, to try and locate the fabled lost mine of Phandelver. Gundren and Sildar had left a day earlier than the rest from Neverwinter on their way to Phandalin to try and set up a base of operations there to look for this mine. The rest of the party left the next day, but they unfortunately came across the scene of Gundren's destroyed cart, two dead horses, and all of the goods have been taken away. They were ambushed by goblins, and they quickly tore through them like a hot knife through butter. That's ridiculous. And then they were able to find the tracks of a dwarf, a human, and many goblins leading off into Neverwinter Wood. They followed the tracks. They made their way to Cragmaw hideout, and they proceeded to murder at least a dozen goblins, a bugbear, and about 3 wolves. Tore through them like tissue paper. However, Gundren was not to be found. He was nowhere in the cave. Instead, they found his right-hand man, Sildar, and they also found Chrysora, or just Chris, the 5th member of your party so far. After that, Sildar figured it would be the best course of action to just make their way to Phandalin and then start looking for Gundren, as he has no idea where they have taken him whatsoever. And you were about 3 hours outside of Phandalin, starting to get into the evening, probably about 7 or 8 p.m., getting dark. That's when you guys were ambushed by... Actually, you weren't even ambushed. I'm pretty sure you ambushed them, thanks to the scouting tactics of Chris's little familiar and Alexander's great bow skills. You guys made short work of those 4 orcs. Yeah, you're about 3 hours away from Phandalin. It's getting a little bit late, but you're not too far away from town. What would you guys like to do next? Right at the moment, we have Alexander, Dixon Butts, Tetradia agents, Yang, and Chris.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How do I make these squares on the map, like with everybody's character? How do I minimize those?
At the bottom,
Oh, how how do you do
you hit
that
the
again?
gear
Yep, hit the gear.
and then scroll down, and you'll see tokens, and you can do large, medium, small, or none, name only.
Yeah, that's right.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, to minimize the actual character pictures at the very bottom of the screen there.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, I
I
know.
forgot I was muted again. Every
You're all
time I
good.
swear.
Okay. I got it now.
All right, sweet.
How
So,
long were you talking to yourself?
About 30 seconds.
yeah, we'll go ahead and say what you wanted to say.
No, I was trying to explain how to minimize the
Oh,
things.
okay. Not a problem. All right. So, yeah, you guys just got done butchering these 4 orcs like they were nothing, like they were just fucking ants in your path. And you're about 3 hours down the road from, I'll say 2, just because it's getting pretty late. What do you guys want to do now?
Do we see these people now?
The orcs? You already killed them. No, the other 3. No, you don't see them. No, they're not around.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
So we rape,
Oh, go
we
ahead.
rape, pillage the bodies, and make sure there's nothing. in, on, or through them.
All right, let me see what these orcs have on them just to be absolutely sure, because I don't have it right off the top of my head.
And I'll make the comment. This is a general comment that I make whenever I'm searching bodies. I'm going to say I'm going to Greyhawk the body.
Greyhawk it. All right.
Yeah. So basically, check all all fingers, all toes, waist. Any slot. Plus, then I will cut them and check their stomach for items.
All right.
Oh
Not
my
a problem.
god.
Well, aren't you a peach?
Yeah, well,
Nice.
each of these orcs are carrying a great axe, and each of them is also carrying 2 javelins. So that's 6 javelins in all. Or I'm sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8 javelins in all, and 4 great axes. And they don't really have any They don't have any currency on them, though. These guys are out looking to rob people of currency. They're a raiding party. They're not carrying anything with them because they haven't. You were the first people that they came upon.
Well, that sucked for them.
Yeah, right.
To
But,
try to just watch Chris do all these things to the orc, and she's gonna look back at Yang and be like, "Wow, he's almost as weird as Dix." But next thing you know, he's gonna try to eat him.
Dixon butts.
No.
Hey man,
the
I got
key here
pass
is
for free lunch.
look. The key here is if they come back, they've got a slot for me to put a bomb in. So that's the key.
IED orc.
All right. Well, you have fun with that. It's gonna
Nope, no problem.
not get anywhere near these things. What about you, Yang? You want to partake in searching these mongrels?
I'll pass.
All right, yeah, if anybody wants to take anything off these guys, like I said, there's a great axe to each of them. There's 2 javelins, so if you're going to take anything off of them, just add it to your inventory on your character sheet.
How many more of these idiots are we gonna have to kill before we get to where we need to go?
I don't know, Tetradia. Maybe if you would ask them instead of trying to kill them all the time, we'd get some more.
We did ask him, and then we killed him.
I'm pretty sure you didn't ask him anything.
Remember, we asked a goblin, but we couldn't just let him get away. He might have got more goblins.
Yang just shakes his head.
I'm trying to be practical here, and you're all trying to be all priestly. If you that
I am
priestliness is going to get us killed.
Well, I am a monk.
I know. I'm well aware.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. That's
if you did say that, she's gonna push you. So.
Oh, the fun we have in these parts.
Yeah. She's like, "What did you call me?" And she's just gonna push you if I can pull it up. What is that? Physical?
I think we're burning daylight, ladies.
Jesus.
Dixon butts rolls his eyes and tells him to hurry up.
Fucking athletics? Is that it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If you want to push them, go ahead and roll
If
athletics.
you're pushing them, the 2 of you roll athletics against each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Oh, an 8. Good job, Tetra. Let's see what Yang rolls here. And also,
8.
no, that's acrobatics though. You need athletics, dude.
Oh shit, athletics. Okay.
Athletics,
Okay,
yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, okay.
So this is gonna be good.
Athletics. There we go.
That one.
Oh my god.
17. You don't even manage to nudge him a single inch, and he just kind of shoves his elbow into you and just lays you flat on the ground a little bit. You don't have to take any damage or anything, but
Adam's on her butt, how dare you do that to me? She's just looking.
Well,
Goddamn,
started it.
Ike Turner. Jesus.
all right.
Wasn't very nice, Yang, and she just gets up and dusts herself off. Probably not gonna try to push him again.
Probably wouldn't be the best
bitch.
idea. So, You guys are done looting. You've got everything you wanted to add to your inventories from these guys. We'll move you back to the Sword Coast map. If I could find it, there's 1,000 maps in here. Oh, there it is. And we'll go to this one. So, you guys were probably about there, where I'm pinging at. About halfway through the top trail and Phandalin itself, where you guys were ambushed. And kind of surprising that orcs were even this close to an actual town. But regardless, you guys keep making your way to Phandalin. Just about 2 hours. Let's say we said about 7 o'clock. So it's about 9 o'clock. It's getting dark out. Pretty dark. By the time you guys start arriving into Phandalin, it's going to be... again, dark. But, oh, that's not the right one. Shit.
Oh, wrong.
Yep, sorry. There we go.
Okay. There we go.
That's a nicer one. There's various lampposts posted throughout the streets. And so there's a little bit of light, but, you know, as far as trying to see what each building itself looks like, not going to do that great. Sildar has been here at least a couple of times in his life. Oh, geez, this is going to be way too big. Oh, yep, it's still way too big. Let me shrink that down a little bit. This is where all of you guys are going to be.
Interesting color choice.
Yep, green and purple, man. You can't get much better than that.
Fair enough.
Is it fair? I don't think. I think it might be unfair for you guys, but whatever.
It's a Joker party.
Yeah, you guys are arriving
Society.
from the north here. Sildar, he's been here a couple of times, and given that it's this late in the evening, pretty much all of the businesses are going to be closed except for the two inns. There are two of them, and Sildar is going to look to you all and be like, well, my favorite inn to go to is definitely the Stonehill Inn. It's definitely the nicer one. And I should let you guys know... Oh god, what did you post? That dick force spurt. What the f... What is that?
Well, Logan's getting demonetized.
You got some names.
Don't worry, I'm
What
not...
the hell?
I'm not monetized now. It's alright. So, a long stream...
Oh god, what did we get ourselves into here?
Seminal fluid.
Well, I
what
kinda
the
know, but-
fuck?
Why did you squirt
The
that?
sound of Jerry Garcia.
Smells slightly of patchouli and marijuana. Wow.
There's nothing going on. We're literally in a town trying to figure out.
Why?
Don't
He's
worry.
marking his
Sound
territory.
of Jerry Garcia coughing.
Coughing.
You just see Tetradia look at the Aquaman, and she's just like, "What the fuck was that?" She literally just says that to him, like, "What's that?"
Hey,
She's just staring at him with her orange, eyes.
Look.
Like,
I can't control him. Okay, I can't control him.
if you keep doing that, we're not going to get into the inn.
He's
Maybe
his
we should
own.
go to maybe we should go to the shitty inn.
Oh, was that your little familiar buddy?
That's Gleep.
Yep.
Oh, that's Gleep. Okay, so it's not Chris himself. It's his little Gleep. Okay.
That's what I was like. What the fuck?
All right. As long as it's not
Okay.
Chris himself, I think we're all right.
It was a crit, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
What are you critting against?
Yes.
What are you
yes,
attacking? The floor?
I attacked the darkness.
The darkness itself?
The road as we walk into town, the
All right.
town itself.
Well, the road is soiled. And
Yes,
I,
I-
you're officially not the grossest person here now.
and I assume
Thank you.
everybody just walks around that shit. And
Yeah.
Sildar's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, all right, we need to get to the end. So
It was a pigeon.
yeah, of course it was. So we keep
It was a-
going, or you guys keep going, I should say. Go ahead.
Paulez, I apologize for them.
I know. What a shitty first time for her.
Fucking dead.
We'll see.
I'm just laughing here. So.
Jesus Christ.
So
We ain't even killed nobody yet.
not yet.
Do
Not yet.
either of these inns have a tavern?
Yes, both of them have booze in them. The one that Sildar is leading you to, just because it's his favorite. Though I will say that as you guys have been walking down the road, even in the night here, you have been seeing many figures cloaked or basically dressed in all red robes and kind of like handkerchiefs and hats and all kinds of red gear, as though they were all kind of associating with the same group of people. And Sildar, I'm sorry, go ahead.
She's gonna kind of look at him and be like, "Are those guys from the bar? Remember?" She's kind of like scratching her head, like thinking about those people at
Fuck.
the bar, like way back.
Yeah, back in the first session.
Back in Neverwinter.
yeah.
Yes.
Back in Neverwinter.
Sildar will look at them and, he'll squint his eyes and he'll be like, well, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd heard rumors of this, but I was hoping it wasn't true. Supposedly, a couple of months ago, the town had basically been taken over by a gang, more or less. And
Gang.
a gang known as the Red Brands. And I was hoping it wasn't true, but I still sent my friend, oh God, what's his name? I need to look at his name. Where is he?
The red
Namey McNamington.
Namey McNamington, indeed.
Mr. Sir Person Man.
Oh, I know where he's at. That's where he is.
I detect a vaporizer.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think two of us are.
Um,
3.
It's just
He
I think mine might
said-
be a bit quieter.
Sildar says that he sent one of his friends named Ierno Albrecht to the town to kind of investigate a few months ago once he started hearing these rumors. His friend Ierno is a wizard, a pretty powerful one at that, but he hasn't heard anything from his friend since he came to this town. And really, at this time of night, 9 p.m., the ones dressed in red are the only people that you see walking around. You don't see any, like, normal-looking citizens at all. But regardless, Sildar's going to lead you to the Stonehill Inn, which is, if I can bring it up, there we are, right there.
So that one.
Yep, that one right there. And he'll bring you in, and he'll turn to you before you all enter and be like, all right, I don't know the exact severity of this situation, but we'll kind of, play it by ear, see what goes on here. I'm hoping they're not in here, but we'll see. Which reminds me, oh, nope, I got you, actually. Let me add the 3 Sleeping Giant, no, Stonehill. Just need to add you guys in here quick before I open up the map. So, did you guys, the 3 of you, decide if any of your characters actually know each other at all? Krim, Copper, and Winzana.
No, I don't
or
believe
you're
we
all
had had the chance.
strangers. I mean, okay, that's fine.
Relative strangers
Strange-
may have had encounters with them in odd ways, but Copper will be by a window if there is one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just asking just to
Yeah,
like for placement's sake, like if you guys would be at the same table or whatever.
there's a good chance I would have at least approached Krim.
A fellow Dragonborn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You guys
there's a
are
good chance I
pretty
probably would have been at least talking to Krim.
odd. Yeah, I would. That's kind of what I figured.
I'm away from my keyboard, so I can't see if Molez sent me anything. Yeah, okay. I see what she wants. We'll say when Zana is beside me. You okay with that, Molez?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually making you guys too small. Shit.
How dare you?
I know. How dare I?
Yeah, this is not. I am not small this time.
Yeah. As much as I want you to be a midget
You're the
again.
exact opposite of the spectrum.
I am not playing a bouncy halfling this time. I am playing a brick shithouse of a dragonborn.
Oh, great. We have
Indeed.
2 brick shit houses.
Yep. Goddamn right. We need some brick shit houses.
It's
All
a
right.
pretty big Brit shit house too, actually.
Yeah, should be a pretty big. I mean, I'm
6'2"
probably not.
and 200 and some odd pounds, probably 245 or something like that. I fucking put. I don't know. 6'2" though.
Shit.
He's a big ass dragonborn. What do you want?
I'm gonna laugh at you in a sec, but I'm waiting until the people can go over to the map.
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
just getting all you guys situated on there.
I look at Alexander and I say, "What is this shit house they keep speaking of?"
Jesus.
The shit house.
I'm a shit brick house.
Do I need to be a shit house too?
I suppose what they mean is to say that they are rather strong.
Oh,
We have to be because we got like 3 linen closets
So-
behind us.
Pretty much.
Very much when you guys enter this place, very much standing out in the middle of the room is going to be a copper-colored dragonborn who is 6'8" and 325 pounds.
Exactly.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, you guys, you should all be on the right map. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and you're. Oh, I need to move Sildar there too, but yeah, go ahead and
I see
do
which
what
one
you
you
will.
use for my token.
Yeah, well, I think I've had enough of you guys for today. And I'm gonna get a
Copper
drink.
is down there, and Prim is up there. Because I know you both look similar, so.
Yeah. I gave you 4 picks to pick from. I'm kind of surprised you took that one, but all good.
Yeah,
Hero
I didn't
Forge's
know.
copper skin tone is very red.
It
for
is.
some
Alexander,
reason.
can you get me and my large friend here a beer?
Oh, you're going up to the
Oh.
bartender here. Let
I
me.
prefer an ale to a lager.
Get him an ale, please. I'll take a lager.
I think you were getting that mixed up there, buddy, but that's all right.
Oh, my bad. Guess I'm a little off today. I don't know.
It's all right.
do you have?
I'm surprised Tetra isn't asking for wine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly-
She's
No,
I watched-
Can you give me some wine, please?
I watched session 1 and she got cider. I was like, oh, there's my influence.
So, you guys had walked up to the bartender here,
she likes
and he.
color drinks.
So he looks back and forth, and he's like, "Sorry, which one of you wanted what here? You're confusing me. What do you want? Big brick shit house here," and he's pointing at dicks and butts. He's like, "What the fuck do you want again?
I want an ale.
You want Nile? All right, little bitch lass here," as he's pointing at Tetra. "What do you want?"
Why would you? Why would you call me that?
"I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day, lass. Just what do you want?"
I'll take a lager.
A lager, an ale, and the lager, and he's going to. once he gets those 2 orders, he is going to shout towards the back, Trilina! And he's shouting at somebody. Eddie, I need your help out here. I'm already. There's 4 of them right at the bar. Fuck's sake, I can't do it myself.
Tetrati
And
Chris and Whiskers, but she's kind of like already offered him a drink before you guys got there, so she's kind of like, she just kind of shrugs at you two at the moment. Well, what are you guys gonna get?
Yang is gonna come in and sit over here by himself because he's a monk and he doesn't drink.
Yeah, he's missed.
You can
Fair
move your
enough.
own token, you know.
yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can.
can I?
Move, yes, you
Yeah,
can move your own
should be
token.
able
Oh, nice.
You should be. Yep, there you go. I know the miracles of technology.
Now you're standing on the table. That's nice.
all night.
So
Dixon, you can hold left alt when you're moving your
Sarah got to
characters
it
so
before
that
you.
it's not bound by
the actual
so that it's
square.
not bound by the grid.
Yeah, just hold your left alt button on your keyboard when you're moving your guy, and you can place him wherever you want.
Okay. Or
Do
it's
I have to do
optional.
Constitution rolls for
There you go.
every drink I drink? Like, with...
It depends on how much you're gonna drink. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So he's already gotten one for Dixon. He's walked away. He's gotten one for Tetra. After he yelled for the lady known as Trilina, she came out. She bitched at him a little bit. It was like, Jesus fucking Christ, all right, cry, whatever. And she started getting some drinks. She looks at the fish man. She doesn't even know his name. What do you want, you scaly fucker?
Yeah, there's no seats over there, so I guess we do.
Do you have salt water?
Well, I guess I have water and salt, so
I'll
yeah.
take both.
All right. She gets out
I'm
a
a little
big
bit
salt
of a-
shaker, puts it on the counter, and then she
Let me-
pours you out a glass of water and puts that right beside it, and she just kind of throws her hands up in the air. It's like, there. I don't know what the hell are you anyway?
It's like alchemy. You put the fucking salt in the water.
Well,
That makes it salt water.
I'm gonna let you mix that. I don't know what kind of concoction you're trying to do here. This salt and water. What do you live in a fucking ocean or something?
Not currently.
Well, I can see.
It looks kind of dry here.
All right, yeah. What?
Your squat, I guess. He picks up the salt in the water and he walks away.
All right, then. Trilina looks to Alexander and she goes, "Oh, great! I assume you want a glass of milk or something, or what do you want?"
This again. No, just some
Every
water,
tavern
please.
you go to.
I take it every tavern goes to always offered milk.
He's always offering milk and tuna. Every time.
Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe someone will offer him salmon next time.
Tetrati will just kind of look over at Yang and be like, Yang, I know you kind of made me angry earlier, but is there anything you want? Water, some pretzels. I know you like pretzels at the last bar.
So somebody just joined our table.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take-
Sildar.
Yeah, that's Sildar. Sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Tetrati will just raise her hand and be like, can we get some pretzels over here?
Oh my fucking god.
Trilina's gonna throw her hands in the air and she'll look to her husband, Toblin, and he'll be like, "Oh my god, fine! I guess I'll go get some fucking pretzels." And they're both having a bad day, so he goes into the back and he'll rummage around for a little bit.
I apologize for my friends. They're not exactly the most what is the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what the fuck word you're looking for.
Civilized?
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
Fucking say I ordered
I'm
salt
quite
water for
civilized.
God's sake.
Yang, do you see the
How
size of that
fucking
fucking guy over
troublesome
there?
is that?
Yes, he is a pretty large individual.
Yeah, so if you had shouted that out,
Absolute unit, if you will.
the rest of them definitely would notice you. These people definitely would have noticed if you're like shouting out Mr. Copper.
Well, I can hear them clearly. They're not making any
They're right
effort to
next
be
to us.
quiet.
I haven't seen Dragonborn in a while. Should just kind of say that to Yang and Dix and everybody at the table.
Toblin steps out.
Oh,
He
pour about her head. Pour about her head.
he lays a platter of fucking pretzels on the table, and he's like, "All right, here's your fucking pretzels," and he walks away.
Ooh, she just Tetra just grabs one and just starts nibbling on it.
I look
Yang
at
takes
them.
a bite.
I look at them quizzically because I've never seen a pretzel before.
Come on, Yang, you got to eat them while they're warm.
Yang takes a bite of his and nods in approval. They're not bad.
So like jellyfish, you eat them when they're warm. Okay, I got it.
Precise.
Jellyfish.
We do not eat jellyfish.
What?
Never eaten a jellyfish before, Tetra?
Have you eaten a jellyfish, Yang?
Why
My
ask
mon-
him?
when
It's
my monastery,
racist.
when my monastery was forced into the ground, when my monastery had no money.
So you ate jellyfish. You didn't like try to eat like leaves or like I don't know any bugs or anything. You went for jellyfish.
That's all
Well,
we had.
They're poisonous. They sting you.
You can remove the poisonous parts.
Why? The poison's the best part.
Tetrati is just like face palming and this. She just drinks more of her beer. He's just like, you need to start drinking, Yang. Really, this is gonna be rough.
I do not drink.
You
I'm
kind
sworn
of
to temperance.
commoner beers ever since I've been
I'm
adventuring.
sworn to temperance, Tetradia Aegis.
Oh yeah, that's right. Temperance. You're doing a good job right now.
Who's temperance?
It is the act of not. It is the act of not drinking alcohol.
Oh my god.
So Sildar
You
is
people are so strange.
yeah, you're one to talk, Fishman. Sildar says as he places his face just right in his hand, just face palming himself.
Oh.
Just
Where was
God.
your lame ass in the last fight? You were fucking nowhere to be found, you douche.
Hey, you know what? I had to go use the bathroom, and you guys were fine. It doesn't matter. He looks up, and
Hope you had a great piss, Arnold.
yeah, I did. Listen, guys, we're pretty much at the end of our ropes here. We got no leads right now. And by the situation, looking at it, we're surrounded by gangsters and goblins and bugbears and monsters. This shit is getting ridiculous. Not that the five of you haven't done good so far, but I think we might want to expand our horizons here a little bit. And
Are they going to be squirting out any more fluids on the ground? Because if they are,
God,
I don't
we'll
want
see.
any more people in this group.
No, I forgot to add Gleep, speaking of. I'll add him in a minute. These oxygen breathers. So
These multicellular
what else are we
organisms.
going to add to our circus group? Are we going to have like, I don't know, like a dog man next?
Is your mom coming?
Vaughn can't move his token.
Is your mom coming?
You can't?
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't click on my token.
God damn it.
I don't have a character sheet when I click on the roll 20
I the only
on
one
the
who caught him
journal
saying
thing,
that?
so I have a hunch that's probably
shit.
why.
What happened?
You
I've
should.
heard
it when
I'm
you just
pretty
went.
sure I added that. Added
I've-
you earlier. Let me see here. Yep.
I've heard
Copper.
if you keep clicking your token, you go blind.
Yeah, well. Okay. You weren't
So my
added
grandma
to the.
said.
Okay. Let me.
There we go. For whatever reason, I closed out D&D Beyond. I don't know fucking why.
Yep,
I
you
might
should
just
be
be
able
out
to
of it.
move yourself now. Go ahead.
Yep, I got a thingy there.
Sweet.
Close.
Oh yeah.
Clickety.
So,
we go.
Sildar is going to be noticing that these scaly motherfuckers over at this table are kind of communicating with dicks and butts, and let's see here. I think it was just him. And he's gonna kind of look over him. He doesn't want to start any trouble, not yet. But he's gonna look to the rest of the five of you here at the table, and he's gonna say, as strong as you guys are, the chances of you guys being able to find this place unscathed for the most part is going to be it's not going to be great chances for you as far as what we face right now. Honestly, the two other teams that we sent out, they're probably dead, considering what we faced so far. It hasn't been hard for you, but the other two teams were much smaller. One was
maybe
much.
the other two teams just sucked.
No, they might. That's why I waited for the best to come around, because
You are the best.
the ones wanting to prove themselves, they would jump on the occasion right away. So that's the first team we hired, and we sent them out, and then we sent Gundren's other brothers out, and now we hired you four, and then we found this little scaly fish man that was with me in the cavern. Pleased to meet you again, Chris. But
if we keep getting new people, doesn't that mean we have to split the gold even more? I mean, we already have 5 people. 6 is a crowd, don't you think?
here's the thing, Tetra. If this is becoming as dangerous as I think it is, and if we can even find Gundren in the first place, let alone this mine, I guarantee that he's going to up the payment significantly if this is more dangerous than we've even expected in the first place. So, if we find more people, and Sildar's looking around, and he's seeing basically just a bunch of basic bitches on either side of the tavern, he's like, ah, shit. And then he starts looking at the 2 scaly boys over here, as well as the lady that's sitting next to him. He's like, well, I know an opportunity when I see one. If you'll excuse me for just a moment, he'll start making his way around Tetra and Dixon here.
Karate is gonna try to order some cheese to go with the pretzel. She's like, "Can we get some cheese? You're gonna want.
Oh my fucking
Cheese?
You want to try
Jesus
the cheese
Christ.
with it?
Wait, what do you want, like slices of Swiss or something? What?
Yeah.
Ah,
Melt the cheese.
boy, what the fuck
into
you
a-
think you're doing,
Melt the
buddy?
cheese?
Give me
Oi.
some Colby Jack cubes.
Oh my. You know what?
So you come here often?
Step away from the lady.
The wife's gonna move into the back and she'll just be cursing at herself, just fucking, god damn it, of
gang,
course
you
I
have
want
the
fucking
cheese has
cheese.
to be
Right.
melted, and then you put the cheese on the pretzels. You see, and she's just like trying to teach Yang how to be like civilized because he's like
Gang doesn't care.
You call this
Dang, doesn't care.
out of
Oh,
character.
trying to-
God.
Out of character.
It's all this civil.
Civilized?
to try
Nope.
teaching him about how to act in regular society, town.
Civilized with
Yeah, she's
heavy,
down to earth.
heavy
She's been
air
around adventurers, so she'll
You
drink.
smell like
water.
orcs and
Jesus, I
shit.
gotta deal with this 2 days a week now.
Yeah, and eat junk
Yeah.
I
food.
have to deal with
Goddamn right.
Princess Complainy
She likes
Whiny
junk
Pants
food.
2 days a week now. What the
Yes.
fuck was I thinking?
All right,
I would like to know that as well.
all right, all
What the
right,
fuck I was thinking?
Yes.
all right.
I was thinking
You're
I'll
getting-
do it to introduce a newbie to D&D,
You'll be
and I'll
get-
just take the pain of dealing with Tetra and her fucking civilized nobility bullshit.
Yeah. All right, you'll be getting your fucking cheese in a moment. Just wait, you're fine. Sildar walks around the table to the group of, 2 scaly boys and a pretty woman, like the complete opposite of the other two. And he's like kind of weirded out by this table situation a little bit, and he sits down beside He doesn't know his name, obviously, yet, but he sits down beside Copper. And he looks to Copper and Krim, and he asks them, "Well, are either of you two looking for any kind of work? Because I think I have
Gleep.
something." Well, Gleep's too big. I'll fix that in a minute.
Big
I'll get it.
Because I'm looking for, some hired work, and quite honestly, the two of you look like some rather large boys that I could definitely use for my endeavors here.
Did the glob just go on the
What
table?
kind of work? What kind of work?
Oh, well, it wouldn't be anything too bad. It would just, involve slaying monsters and rabid animals and delving through caves, possibly, and rescuing a few people and possibly making more gold than you would ever know what to do with. It's just stuff like that.
Where's this
Copper
gold
will
coming from?
Oh, well, that's the thing. This
It's always
gold.
the thing.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. The thing is, this gold needs to be found, and the treasures alongside it. You see, my boss has recently been, how would you say, carried away to a location I know not of which it is, and he possibly knows the other location of a cavern of sorts, a mine, if you will, that would contain many resources, very rich mineral resources, as well as stored away treasure that we are trying to find. And if you would be so kind as to help, you would definitely be getting a cut of this quote-unquote loot, as it were. And I, by the looks of the both of you, I thought you might be more than able to take a couple of beatings or two against the rabble and everything else that's in this area.
Might I know the name of my prospective employer?
Yes. My boss is one of the Rockseeker brothers. They are dwarves. Your specific boss is named Gundren Rockseeker. We had recently sent his other two brothers away as one team to one location and a group of other adventurers towards another location. Before we hired, and he points over to the other table, and points
and from
at...
what I could hear of you guys saying, it sounds like that you've given up on their survivability at this point.
Oh, no. No, we absolutely need Gundren. If we don't find him, then there's nothing else to find. There's absolutely no point in us continuing this anywhere. Absolutely. The other teams, they're inconsequential, really. Gundren has all the information. He's got maps on him that he's kept private, even from me.
I'm surprised his brothers would be inconsequential to him, but...
Well, they're inconsequential to me. Our first priority is to find Gundren. Whether Gundren wants to find his brothers later, that's up to him. But our first priority is finding this specific dwarf.
Okay.
So, I can guarantee all of you, and you too, milady, as he looks over at... Oh god, I can't remember her name. Fucking hell.
Win will be... Well, for
Win.
you, Win is fine.
Win, okay. And to you, my lady Win, if you...
But he would know the name.
Probably not. I'm ad-libbing, whatever. And to you, my fair lady, as well. assuming that you're associated with these scaly boys over here.
She is.
Fair enough. If you are capable, I would very much like to add you to the entourage that I have formed over at the table over here. Although now that I look, one is missing. Oh, he's trying to seduce two ladies over there. That's fine. Why am I not surprised?
I take it this is a normal occurrence.
Well, he's a big boy and he's got lots of testosterone. What can I say?
All right, sir.
As long as he's only propositioning the women who want it, I have no problem with it. He best stay away from our young companion.
I will try to ensure that. Yeah, it is pretty much a sausage
If you
fest
don't, I
here.
will.
The 5th star of Draco directed me to this tavern. Let me consult, and I will see if you are the party that I was sent to expect. And Copper will pull up his amulet, which is this this crystal, and kind of put it up to a light source, at which point it will shine a star map. At which point he will kind of look at it for a few moments, turn it a couple ways, and pull it down. And indeed, Draco, the stars of Draco do have ordained it. I will follow. I will accept your payment, and we will see what Draco's purpose is for me here.
This is actually... That's a very good reminder. I should actually see what the Shining Lady of Luck has to say about this. And Krim will pull out a large silver coin that he was flipping earlier and give it a flip.
Sildar's going to be looking at the two of you like, what the fuck did I just step into right now? This is...
Hey, he chose this, man! He chose this.
If he's going to look at Copper that closely, he's going to notice that Copper's eyes are, while they are very dark, almost obsidian in color, there is yellow-white little speckles and lines, kind of very starry.
Yeah, an introduction of what their characters kind of look like is probably worth it for myself and for Copper, at least, for the moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Copper's
We are not
basically
decided
wearing
yet on win.
Copper's basically wearing portions of mostly leather armor. He has a cape with a fur shoulder to it on his back. Literally the art channel picture of Copper that is literally Copper. That's what I look like. I've got a scimitar on one side of my hip. I've got a shield. It is fully made of wood, but it does have this massive carved dragon's head on it. As soon as I saw that in Hero Forge, it was like, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's his shield.
All right.
So that's kind of sitting behind him on his pack. There's a couple daggers on the other hip, kind of a thing. And he's big and beefy.
Big and beefy is what you need. All right. And Krim?
So let me put my thing here. Oh, good. My sound is actually on, it looks like.
Yep. We can hear you.
Krim, big hulking red dragonborn, pair of horns coming off the back there. Wearing, looks like, well, I think I get given chainmail, but wearing like a bit of scale mail going on there. One fairly sized longsword at the hip, and a small shield as well on the back. And he likes to pull out his coin and flip it and decide what Lady Luck wants him to do. So based on the coin flip from earlier, Goddess Timora says, sure, go for it, but keep your eye on these fuckers.
That's a fair enough point right there. I would keep your eye on those fuckers as well. And last but not least, we have Winzana.
She's gonna kind of just lean over to Krim and whisper in her ear, I think. Yes, Winzana?
Yes.
Yes. This here is on. Yes, this here is the Lady Winzana. She'll speak to you when she wants to, but the rest of you may call her Lady Winzana for the moment.
Well, that's fair
She's
enough.
with me.
That's fair enough. Sildar says. Yes, I can assure you that all of you will be more than compensated for, assuming you survive, which brings me to the next contention. This is not going to be an easy job. This is going to be wrought with much difficulty, much terror, I should say, from what I've seen so far. Normally, this area around Phandalin is not... It normally doesn't experience this kind of activity from all these creatures that we've been seeing moving in so far. Normally, it's pretty peaceful, but this is quite a concern. And I'm also still in search of this town of my friend Iarno. I had sent him here a couple of months ago, and I still haven't heard any word from him through letter or through any other kind of messenger whatsoever. So I'm fearing the worst. I know the barkeep well enough. I believe I should be able to loan each of you out some lodging, at least for this night. Now that it's it's getting pretty late. We're looking at 10 or 11 p.m. And as long as you don't run up the beer tab too much, we should be all right.
Seems the Lady Luck is smiling upon me as usual. How wonderful.
But
I wonder if the stars will want me to drink tonight.
Just don't drink too much, because I currently have no coin on me, but I think I should be able to convince the barkeep here, who I'm familiar with, the innkeeper, I should say, to allow you to stay for free, at least for one night. Just, he might give you a beer or two each, but we'll see. I need to converse with him myself concerning what's going on in this town, because there's a lot that's developed that we've seen coming through that I was not aware of. And at that point, you'll see... Oh, God.
What?
I think I was,
What happened this time?
Oh, nothing. Okay. Nothing. We're good.
Oh, good, because I'm AFK, so I can't tell.
Yeah, you're fine. At this point, you'll see Sildar walking away from all of you, and he's going to make his way to the barkeep and start talking with him, leaving the rest of you to speak among yourselves, if you so choose to.
Yang continues to contemplate in silence and meditate.
Can I get another beer over here?
Fine, I guess. Toblin yells for the bar.
I don't think I'm gonna need the cheese. These pretzels are. I don't know. You can have the rest of the pretzels, Yang.
Oh, Yang is not even gonna fucking acknowledge.
Isn't that the
Prim
table?
looks at Yang and says, "Sir, your lady's largesse knows no bounds, does it?"
It does not.
Largesse.
Yeah. Ever heard that word before? I mean, it's fancier than I'm used to talking, but sure. I thought you were supposed to be some noble woman.
Yang's gonna snicker.
I know a lot of words.
Trilena comes out of the back and plops another drink in front of Tetra. Anything else you fuckers want before I go back in?
Do you have more salt?
Oh my god, yes, we have more salt. I'll be right back.
I was just asking if you did. Oh, never mind.
She comes back pretty quick, plops another container of salt on the counter next to you.
Trotty's just looking like
There.
Okay. I bring out a container and I fill my container with salt.
It's like a quart container of just all salt, so you can use it as much as you need.
Nice.
I really hope this place is nearby the sea and the salt isn't going to be too expensive.
Well, that's why I'm packing it in.
I see that.
Hey, you never
What's
know
going
when
on
you-
with you?
You never know when you have a wound you've got to take care of.
I ask that question every time Chris does anything, and I still don't have an answer.
So who asked me that question? Which one of the people? Move your
Prim.
token.
Oh. Krim. Sorry, I'm AFK at the moment there.
Okay,
But,
so which?
the one that's beside the
Prim
young
is
lady.
that one. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So I look over, and you were the one that was 6'8"? Is that right?
Yeah, 6'2".
Oh, okay.
Shit, is Copper 6'8"? Did I miss that? Holy crap.
It's a tall boy.
You missed the fact that I am 6'8".
Fuck.
Okay. Well, you don't miss the fact that I'm also 6'8", but I weigh about 160 pounds.
He's
Oh,
a
you're a
Lincoln boy.
spidery fucker.
Yes, I'm very long, lanky.
And you're the fishman, right?
I am. If you've ever seen Hellboy,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
no,
knew
we
what
know
your
who you
token
are.
was immediately.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so did I.
so I am Abe, essentially. I am really long, lank. I carry a glass shotgun or a crystal shotgun and a crystal spear.
Okay.
And I'm wearing black leather. It looks very, very nice. And I have this 5-legged bat-like creature with me. And the fifth leg looks very much different than the other legs.
And that's Gloop?
That's Gleep.
Gleep.
It's like a pet jellyfish.
Are we sure the fifth leg is a leg and not something else?
Well, it may be, but you'd have to look closer. And I would suggest not looking closer.
I still don't know if Gleep is going through the pretzels or not. I'm assuming it is. So
Yeah, so Gleep pulled out his pinky toe, and he's flipping through the pretzels like cards in a card catalog. And every now and then he licks his pinky toe, and he flips more.
this is the pretzels.
Oh, don't want any of those.
And he's doing it, and the entire time he's doing it, he's looking up at Tetra
Gleep,
with a gleam.
Gleep, you realize you've ruined the pretzels.
Must be a highway near this inn.
You,
Indeed.
can you teach your pet some table manners or something?
I'm just curious, is it a natural animal or is it a construct or an aberration type thing?
It's a homunculus.
It is it's a homunculus. Okay, perfect. I
Does
just
that
wanted
count as a
to
construct? That doesn't count as a construct, does it?
It is a tiny
yes, it's
construct.
a flesh construct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a flesh construct, but it's I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't, because if it was supposed to be some weird ass sea creature, I probably would have been able to identify it.
It's obviously smart if it's going through.
Oh, we have another sailor is on.
No. You just have somebody who has nature proficiency.
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah, I mean, and you see me mixing, different things into the drink and all kinds. I've got vials and shit all over me.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah. No.
Tetrati is just like, when the cheese comes, what is she gonna do with it?
Well, Gleep Gleep picks up the pretzel that he wants, and he leaves the bowl alone. But he walks back over towards Chris, and he doesn't move his eye off of Tetra.
Your
He doesn't like her.
pet or friend doesn't seem to like me very much.
Well, she talks a lot, and so he doesn't like
Oh,
her.
is that it? Am I talking too much for your little friend?
I don't know. You can ask him.
She'll put her finger on the table and it'll start to spark up a magic thing. It's like, well, you might not like that I talk a lot, but it's not really going to stop me.
And you'll see his appendage start aiming towards your face.
Wait, she just like put her hands up, like stop. What is it doing?
It
like-
gets excited. It gets excited when you do hand jobs.
Oh.
Damn. Tetrati is just gonna like kind of like slump down and be like, she'll just like let's just leave it alone.
I'm sure Winzana's already questioning what group of degenerates she's just joined.
Yep.
Listen,
And you
Yang
see-
is
Absolutely.
contemplating his existence.
You see Gleep walk back over to Chris, and Chris gives him like a little high five.
Tetrati
So-
got owned, so she's just gonna be quiet for a while. Yeah, she's gonna.
So as that's happening, all that's happening, these two ladies over here, they're unfortunately having to interact with dicks and butts, and they're really not pleased. They're kind of like giving them side glances, like, "What the fuck do you want?" Like, you look like an old sock that I left in a dumpster 20 years ago. Like, what do you want with us?
I'm just gonna go back over to my friends here. Nice talking with you, ladies.
Jesus Christ. I thought the red brands were worse enough. Now we gotta deal with fucking orcs and shit coming into this bar.
Well, getting iced out tonight, guys.
Trim's actually gonna get up at the sound of that and go walk over to the ladies. G'day, ladies.
Oh,
I'm
no
actually
luck.
new in town with my two companions over there.
Oh my
Who
god.
are these red brands that you're talking about?
Oh, so you mean you're not trying to hit on us? Oh, well. It's a nice change of
Do you
pace.
want me to?
I'm pretty sure you would eat both of our faces off in one gulp, so no, we're good. On that front.
We're good. We're good.
Once you go Dragonborn, never go back.
You're asking about the red
God.
brands? They'll
Yes,
kinda,
I've noticed all these people in red around the city. I'm somewhat familiar with gangs, but I'm not familiar with this one, of course.
well, and they kind of look to each other and look around, and they kind of realize they kind of said that name too loud, but thankfully the people that they're talking about aren't in the immediate vicinity. But nevertheless, they kind of hush down their voices, and
You know what? Trim's gonna help him out. He's actually gonna kind of lean down in between them, put an arm on each of them, like he is trying to hit on them, and like kind of pull them in together. Like, okay, ladies, give me the lowdown.
they're gonna be kind of nervous and start sweating a little bit, but nevertheless, they're gonna look to Krim, and first one, probably the one on your left, will start speaking first, and she'll be like, "Well, a couple of months ago, all of a sudden, there was just this huge gang, like absolutely huge, like almost as many people that already lived here in this town in the beginning. They just came in and started taking over everything. They're pretty much making all of the businesses sell everything to them at a lower price that they can't even make money off of. They're practically stealing from them. They've completely taken over the other tavern, the Sleeping Giant Inn. And, they're basically running the whole town down. Nobody dares walks around at night anymore. You used to be able to go for, nice midnight walks if you wanted to, if you couldn't sleep, but if you do it now, they're everywhere and they're probably gonna, do things to you. I don't even want to get into that territory, but it's not safe around here anymore. Basically all of Phandalin is under their control now. God, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Please don't tell anybody else that I've told you this. In fact,
Told me what? I'm just here trying to hit on you. And the best, the least you can do is act like I'm succeeding wonderfully.
yeah, she'll start.
It's just play pretend, milady. Just play pretend.
She'll start acting kind of bashful, as though she's somewhat embarrassed, and she's like, "Oh my," and she'll look to her friend as like, "Well, we should probably get home," and she'll actually scribble on a little note as though she's like trying to give you an address, like as if you were really hitting on her.
Yep.
But all that she scribbles on the note is get out, is what she scribbles on the note. And then you see her and her friend begin to make their way out of the bar, which is admittedly precarious for them to do so, but they think they might be able to make their way. But
Have a good evening, ladies, and he'll give him a little wink and a wave, and then he'll make his way back over to Win. I was busy trying to RP there a bit. Did they say how long ago that was that these guys had come?
It was about 2 months ago. That
2 months. Jesus Christ, that's a long ass time to be under their fucking boot heel.
Yep, they've been here a little bit. By this point, Copper, did you want to do anything at the bar here?
There it is. He comes up to the bar to ask for a glass of something really stiff.
Really stiff, huh?
Super
Yep.
stiff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this
When
is
he
good.
says that, Gleep looks up.
Oh God. Bartender's gonna Toblin. He's gonna look up at Copper. He's gonna be like, "All right, fine. This is your last fucking drink. I was told to give you each 2 free drinks. I'm not doing anymore. You know what? I like Sildar, but I swear to God, if he doesn't get his gold back or however he fucking has it, I'm not gonna be giving you any more free shit. You get 2 free drinks. You'll be able to spend the night here, and that's it. You got it." Alright, fine. Here, I'm gonna give you... Oh, shit, what's the strongest thing I have? Here's a... And he pulls a bottle of red liquid from beneath the bar. Pulls up a glass, and he pours it about 1/5 of the way tall. So it's about, like, literally just 1 centimeter of liquid volume up filling this glass. And he slides it over to you. And he says, "There. That's the last thing you're fucking getting, because I guarantee it, after you drink that, you're going to be going right to bed. So have a good time."
It'll help me see the stars well then. And I salute him with the glass, and I wander back over to the table, giving it a good solid sniff before taking a hearty sip.
Are you drinking the whole thing or just a little swig?
Nope, just a sip.
All right, give me. Actually, if it's. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, he out.
Nice.
You're not out yet.
Didn't know if it worked or not.
But just by taking a little swig of it, it's almost like the worst cinnamon burn that you've ever experienced, all through your entire nasal cavity and down through your esophagus, into your lungs, and all the way down to your stomach. It's burning your entire system.
Exactly what the stars would feel like.
So, I'm not gonna. Actually, you know what?
I will mention, as a copper dragon, I spit acid.
That's true.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I wouldn't say that you wouldn't take any damage, but it might actually feel good to you if that's the case. But
Yeah, I like it.
all right, fair enough.
That's what I needed.
All right.
Is just her second beer, so I don't think she's not that much of a lightweight.
At this point, Sildar is going to walk back in between, and stand in between all of you. He's going to say, all right, here's the thing. I need to go talk to the town master of Phandalin. And I have secured for you guys at least one night of free lodging at this hotel, and he'll point over here. Lodging is upstairs. You'll be able to find rooms there. And I've secured 2 drinks for you guys. Please don't try to go over that, because I don't have any money on me. I'm going on goodwill with this guy that I know. Otherwise, he might literally and figuratively try to fuck me. I mean, this town's gotten crazy by the looks of it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the town master and see what I can get done. See if he has any leads whatsoever on the location of Gudrun. You guys can hang out here, do whatever you want. Go to sleep whenever you want. And I'll most likely see you in the morning. Hopefully, if I don't get murdered by these bastards that are patrolling the town. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Do you need help?
I don't know that yet. That's the thing. I don't know the severity of the situation yet. Everything has gotten out of hand pretty quick. But we'll see. If I do need help, believe me, I'll be running back to this inn, and you'll be hearing me for several hundred yards.
Sounds like
I
fun.
should be able to hear you loud and clear.
Indeed. It's not a very loud town, but we'll see what happens. And so you see Sildar making his way out of the bar. Or the inn, I should say. And so all 8 of you will have free room and board for the night, up to 2 drinks.
Don't even get dinner.
I was just about to say you could probably get you already got your pretzels, so fuck you, Tetra.
The blob thing.
No, you already got your pretzels, fuck you. Everybody else gets at least a snack except for you. You know what? You let the blob touch on your pretzels, so eat a dick and be fine with it.
Yeah, Yang is fine not eating anything.
Yeah, because you're like a freaking Gandhi over here. It's like,
Yeah, well, why aren't you a Gandhi over here, huh? What's going on? A little bit too greedy over here, wanting more than just pretzels. What do you think this is? Oh man, I swear. It's my job to shit on Tetra all the time, so that's what I gotta do. But
He likes that?
oh yeah, well, I don't know if he likes it. I like it. That's all I care about. It's
I like it too,
we do
so by
banner all
vote.
the time.
um but no, if there's anything else you guys would like to do, I know we're getting on let me check the recording time here, because it's probably about time for a break for you guys. We're at 1:15,
yes.
so we could go to 1:30, unless you guys would like to just take a break right now and then continue on from there. It's up to you guys.
You're running the game.
I could go
You
for
let
a
us
break.
know.
No,
I
it's
think
whatever
a
you
break
guys
right now sounds good.
Yes, it gives me time to fire up my bong.
All right.
Hitch up the buggy, quit cousin fucking, and write down the time, you Amish asshole.
I'm working on it. So now we're at 1:40. All right. Looks good.
Are you about to start the recording up again?
Yep. And
word
we're
hurt
going.
too.
All right. So, I mean, you guys don't have to, but you have been giving free room and board to. If I can move it. There we are. To go upstairs if you want to. There's rooms up there, but if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Otherwise, and I'm sorry, Dixon, there's no whores upstairs. That's at the other end, so you're not gonna find any pussy up there.
I knew we should have stayed at the dive bar.
Yeah, well, the
They're all in the
dive bar is full of fuckers.
There's pussy
so.
right by Dro. His name's Alexander, though, and he's not a chick.
Ah,
Yeah, there's one type of pussy right there.
I had to
You're the
slide
cat.
that one in there.
That's what she said.
Yup.
Gang, we're not leaving this table. We haven't had anything for dinner. This is ridiculous.
You had pretzels.
It is your
bitching.
connection
I
to
had one
food that makes
pretzel.
you suffer.
But anyway, I would assume that you guys have had some light snacking, nothing too fancy.
Yep.
Enough to satisfy
Go
Tetra,
up
at
to
least,
sleep.
please.
Yep. And you guys had went to bed, and I would say it's a
Dibs on
full
top
rest.
bunk.
Not that it matters to either of our Dragonborns or our new wizard. You guys wouldn't need to heal at all, but if any of the rest of you do need to heal through a long rest, go ahead and go to your character pages, and it's just literally,
Oh, the thing.
yeah, you just hit long rest, and then you confirm before the timer goes out. And that should end up healing you guys, and
All right, long
give you
rest.
back your spell slots and whatnot, if you had expended any. And once you guys are done with that, I would say the next morning, these, I should actually move pretty much all of these people out. You're gone. You're gone. You're
Gone.
fucked. You're also fucked. You're gone. That guy just moved to another table because he has nothing else to do. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. That chick's gone.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Yeah, it's never warm when she's away, is it? And pretty much just a few patrons, early morning patrons. Yeah, I would say it's about 8 a.m. that you guys are getting up.
I'm sure Tetra takes the longest, so she'll probably come down last.
Yeah, of course you would.
Bring him back. He's gone.
Of course.
You need your fucking quote-unquote beauty sleep, don't you?
Indeed.
So,
She always puts on her makeup, so there you go. It takes a while.
and by this time, you guys would have mostly been in bed. If I could fucking move him. What the fuck? There we are. Oh my God, no.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, he's a giant.
Right, the
He's
fight
large.
Someone
Yep.
cast
Good
large
thing.
on him.
We're
The Queen's
back
news
to
of the
normal.
world.
By this time, you would notice Sildar coming down the stairs. You guys would have been in bed, so you would have noticed him, come back in the wee hours of probably the morning. Comes back to you guys. He's gonna stand in between the tables so that he can speak to all of you.
Very
My original
quickly.
seat.
Alexander's gonna come like sort of late to the party. Those of you who have eyes would notice he's actually wearing much finer clothes than he was the
Oh
day
God. I know what you did. You were just stealing shit up there, weren't you?
Of course not. I have been keeping these for a special occasion.
Yeah, of course. Whatever. That was Sildar talking.
Did they get you a box of sand for your room there?
Oh.
Nice.
He's not even responding.
I'm trying out of character. I'm trying to formulate a response. Ugh.
We can smell it.
Well done. You made him speechless.
Yeah. Not many people can do that, I can tell you that.
Oh my fucking god.
To try to just look at her face in her little pocket mirror.
Of course you
He's
are.
just gonna. So Alexander's gonna respond to that just completely straight faced. No, they did not.
You poor pussy.
All right.
Well, Sildar's gonna stand between the two tables, seeing as everybody's gathered. I've talked to the master of the town, the mayor, if you will. We are allowed to set up our base of operations here. However, the mayor has requested of us to also eliminate the threat of and the occupation of these local gangsters, if you will, these red brands. He's also told me of a couple different locations where either Gundren would be, or could be, I should say, and where this mine could be, and as well as a couple of other local problems that could also need solving, which all of us will be paid for handsomely. So,
How much is handsomely?
well,
This is a large task he's asking, and I imagine he's asked other people before.
Yeah, numbers are good.
handsomely, I would say maybe not as.
Sorry to put you on the spot there.
No, you're good. Let me actually fucking look here because
It's like, hey, stop the occupation of this entire fucking town that's been occupied for 2 months, you group of ragtag peoples.
indeed, yeah, they're pretty much at their last.
Yeah. Oh, great. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel, and we're there.
Well, everybody else they've asked has turned tailed and run. I would say, just off the cuff, you guys would be rewarded at least 100 gold for each task, if not more.
Okay, sounds good.
100 each?
If not more, apparently.
Well,
He just said 100. Did he mean each of us 100 or 108
Yes.
ways?
100 each.
Yeah.
I thought he said.
Okay.
It's a lot of gold.
So we'll all be rewarded handsomely. And that's not even factoring in the task of finding Gundar. And
The fish guy is on the table.
He's
I'm
trying
lying down. Shut up.
he's trying to fuck the table,
Chris
apparently.
is lying on the table.
Just looking over.
Okay.
What is going on? What is he doing?
You know, that table's used, or I'm sorry, the bartender's going to bark over at you, and he's being like, you know, that table's used for special banquets. You could quit fucking it at any time now.
I throw a gold piece at it.
Oh, I'm not throwing anything except daggers at you, you scaly fuck. Get off of there. Sildar's just face palming. Is like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? This
Oh
is
my lordy.
So where exactly might we find this Gundar person?
well, that's the thing. We don't know where Gundar is right now. There's a couple of people who might know. There's a couple of leads.
That's what I mean. Didn't he tell you? He gave you some places?
Right. The mayor has given us a couple locations, a couple people to go talk to, and perhaps we'll be able to find where we need to go.
Let's go make them an offer they can't refuse.
Right. Let me move you guys to the town map so that I can properly show you guys where these locations are going to be. Sildar is going to say that there are a couple locations we can go to. There is Barthen's Provisions, of which you guys have already found crates, or the previous, 5 party in the Cragmaw hideout. You guys have found crates of theirs from Barthen's Provisions. You have also found crates from the Lion Shield Exchange. Let me go ahead and reveal those locations to you because Sildar's gonna know anyway, so he'll be able to. There's the lion, or the. Oh nope, wrong one. Oh god damn it!
Hey, we should go tell them people we found all their stuff in that cave.
Indeed, there's a couple of them. Here's the one. So you found crates from the Lion Shield Coster down here.
Okay.
And you also found provisions from the Barthen's Provisions, which is like the general store, which is right there, actually. You didn't have a cart, so you couldn't really bring them back because it was too much. But Sildar tells you, he's like, yeah, they're looking for their goods, and they'll probably want at least the information about it, and they might even reward you for securing the cave for their workers to go get it. So those are 2 possible locations. Maybe they'll know some information, or maybe not. Another place that you are able to go to and find some more information is Alderleaf Farm down here, owned by a halfling lady named Quilleen Alderleaf, obviously. And there's also another location up here called the Edermath Orchard, run by rather older adventuring gentleman who is he's pretty much done with his adventuring days. He's been secured here in Phandalin since the town has been formed about 2 decades ago.
Is he a quarterling?
A quarreling?
Well, you said that there's a halfling down here.
The halfling is down
Is
at
he a-
Alderleaf Farm. Quilleen is her name. Quilleen Alderleaf is the owner of that farm. And then up here is Edermath Orchard.
Right.
And what did you ask me if he was?
I asked if he was a quarterling.
A quarter? No. Okay, I get
I
it.
think he's just being a smart ass.
Yeah, fuck you.
I don't know what a halfling is. All you people are new to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. And
Well, we don't have a halfling amongst us.
we don't. And then the last
Can't hear you
place,
there, dear.
the last place that Sildar is going to direct you to is right in the center of town at the Shrine of Luck. There's also another lady there who is also looking for a task to be done. She might be able to help you, or the task that she has for you could possibly 50-50 chance here, as far as Sildar is concerned, could possibly lead you to the location of Gundren. So basically these two places, Barthen's Provisions, the general store, and the Lion Shield Coster, you found goods from both of them in the Cragmaw hideout, in the cave that you guys just came from. And they may have some information for you, they may not, but you may be able to claim some rewards from either of them anyway. Basically, your main leads as far as Gundren's location could possibly come from Ettermath Orchard, the Shrine of Luck, or Alderleaf Farm, or you can wander around and fucking try to find whatever you want to. Do whatever you guys want. It's up to you. It's in your hands now. Basically, Sildar has just, told you all of that information, but, it's up to you guys which lead you want to pursue first.
Well, do you want to get money in hand first?
That wouldn't be the worst idea.
So why not do
Sounds-
Lion Shield first, and then just kind of make a circle of it, and end up back at Shrine of Luck.
It's good to me. Tetrada
That
shrug.
sounds fine.
All right. If you guys want to
I
head
don't care.
to...
I'm just here to smash stuff.
We can also just assign numbers randomly and roll for it.
If you want to do that, that is fine as well. Whatever you guys want to assign. I would say... Let's do... I'll type it out here.
We got 5 places.
If I consult the stars, it'll be rolling. I think we have a paladin of luck who may want to flip a coin regarding where to go.
Well, we also just joined up with this party of people who seem to have other business,
Yeah.
so they can take care of their business. We can go along. Krim is definitely interested in the Shrine of Luck, of course, being that he is a paladin of the Goddess of Luck.
Is it
And
good
Mike-
luck or bad luck?
It's whatever the lady decides.
That's scary. I don't know. You guys
Little
think
bit
of
of
it.
blind
I
faith.
just want to hit stuff with my axe.
Put you.
Well, let's get money. Let's get reward first.
Money does
I've
sound
always
good.
liked. I always like eating dessert first.
I want to buy a crossbow here in town too before we leave.
Oh, I actually forgot about something. Also, there was yet another lead at the Miners Exchange down here, which I had accidentally...
Revealed.
Yeah, but yeah, that's also... I should have just left it on. So you got... your base...
There is 6 places.
Basically, the Lion Shield
So-
Coster and Barthen's Provisions, you guys have found the resources of in that cave that you were in previously, at least the previous team of 5. And then
Yep.
and then you've got a bunch of other leads. You've got the Miners Exchange, Alderleaf's Farm, Shrine of Luck, Ettermath Orchard, And yeah, that's all of them. And Sildar will say, at the same time, while we're trying to find, Gundren, obviously, that's our main concern, there's also the concern of the Red Brands here in town, because I promised the mayor of the town that we would at least look into it if we're going to be setting up our base of operations here. So it might be something that we want to look into at some point. But
If
it's
they
whatever
mess
you
with
guys
it,
want to do.
It'd simply be a thing of we need to find out as much information about them as we can. The stars seem to say that we should let these folk finish with any ever finished business, and while we're doing so, we can always inquire as to the thoughts and purposes of these folk. And if somebody doesn't like what we're doing, well, some people don't like it when you ask questions, and so then we'll have to make them talk if we need to, I guess. The
Yeah.
stars shall direct us. There may be signs that we see.
Indeed.
And I have salt.
You have
Can
lots
we go
of salt now.
Johnny's
Yeah.
gonna start walking towards the Lion Shield coaster. You guys take too long, and she's gonna walk off. Start going there.
All right.
I'm in agreement with the young lady.
All right. If you
Yeah,
guys
come
want
on.
to...
There's a first.
Suppose we're going then.
I know,
Randy's
right?
just gonna follow
All right.
Pedro.
Guys are going to go to... Actually, it's right here. It's this building,
Lion
not the
Shield.
bottom one down here. It's too small.
Mm.
The Lion Shield Coaster. This building is basically...
I thought that was the other inn.
No, no, it is not. This is the Lion Shield Coaster right here.
Okay.
Basically, it's like an armor and weapons shop, like really specialized in just those two fields, whereas Barthen's Provisions up here is more of a general store. I mean, they still have some armors and weapons up there, but nothing really, nothing really on the scale that the Lion Shield Coaster would have. So if you guys want to go in there, let me bring up the proper NPCs so I actually know what I'm fucking talking about. I think...
Was so happy to move. I was skipping on the way.
Yeah, I got that goblin caught.
All right. So
Of 25.
you guys walk into this. It's a decently sized building. It's not too shabby. It looks to be in at least, decent repair. It's well enough. But as you walk in, you notice that most of the racks that would normally hold weapons and shields and pieces of armor, they're virtually empty. There's only a few pieces around. There's not much. There's a young man standing at the counter, probably no more than 16 or 17, named Gregor. Well, you don't know his name yet, but
I think it's
but he's standing there. He looks like an average kid, a little bit dark hair, pale skin, brown eyes, and he greets all of you. He's like, "Holy shit, there's 8 people walking in here. Oh fuck. What can I do for you folks? Welcome to the Lion Shield Coaster. Anything I can do for you?"
We found some of your junk.
You found some of my junk?
Oh,
Yeah, we found a bunch of boxes with that the crest on the building here.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know anything about this. He'll kind of turn his head and yell into the back, and Miss Graywin, somebody says they found a bunch of our junk. You might want to come out here. And you see quickly walking towards the front counter, a lady probably in her 50s, longer hair, a little bit of gray in the front, though she's wearing some pretty elegant clothing. She could almost pass for a noble, but there's not really any sort of noble positions to hold around here. Um, and she walks up to the counter and kind of shoves the boy aside, and she says, "Move over, Gregory." And she looks at you, all of you, and she says, "What do you mean you found my junk? What are you talking about?"
I apologize for my rather vulgar friend here. On our way to this fine town here, we ran into a goblin encampment in a cave, and inside that cave seemed to be boxes with the same crest as the one showing on your shop out here.
So that's where that fucking shipment went 2 weeks ago. God damn it. But you said you found them. Is there any, where are they? Like, are they secure, or you don't have them with you?
We were not able to bring them with us. We did not have a cart. They are, as far as we know, they are secure because the goblins in the cave are, well, dead. It's only a day's travel or so to the cave and back.
Ah, Jesus, fucking goblins. The goblins and the orcs and everything else has been moving in. I've lost a couple of shipments, but the most recent one, that must be where it's at. If they're secure, I suppose I could send some people up there with a cart to get it. Is there anything else valuable in the cave that I should maybe procure, or?
There were also some other boxes for some place called Barthen's Provisions as well.
Fucking Barthens. God damn it. Well, I suppose most of his stuff I couldn't sell here anyway. I'll let him know. I suppose we'll try and organize some sort of party to go get it with a couple of carts. God damn it. Well, it's a good thing you told me first, otherwise Barthens probably would have just taken it all. That bastard. He's gonna owe me for this one for sure. So, like, how did you even find this stuff? Like,
Oh, we just went into the cave and took care of some goblins and other unsavory people.
so you're the ones that took care of everything there. Like, you're sure that there's nothing left.
Oh, we're pretty sure we killed everybody in there.
Just your shit that left.
All right. Well,
They attacked us, so they had it coming. So we kind of took care of that whole raiding problem you guys have.
I doubt you took care of the whole raiding problem that we have. There's been goblins and orcs and bugbears and wolves and all kinds of monsters coming around. I swear to God, I saw an owlbear the other day on the outskirts of town. Everything around here is getting ridiculous. But I guess I can thank you. If what you say is true, I'm not going to give you anything now, but if I'm able to have my people secure all of those provisions and bring them back to town, then I will assuredly reward you something. At that point, Sildar kind of looks at her, is like, you better fucking reward them something. Our entire mission here is going to enrich this entire town, let alone getting you your own provisions back, let alone Barthen's provisions back as well. So, you better pay up when the time comes. And, Lenine, the owner, Lenine Greywind, she'll look at Sildar with kind of a scowl. She's had some business with him. She doesn't really like him, but she recognizes what he's saying.
Out of character, I just have a question. Like,
Yeah.
how much? I mean, maybe this is different
between sessions, but how much like can 100 gold buy you? Can it buy you like a nice house or what
Uh,
100 gold can buy you. Let me see. For example, something that I have on me. 100 gold can buy you 2 rapiers and 2 short bows.
So it's not a lot of money, but it's a fair amount, but not like ridiculous amount of money, basically.
Yeah.
We're not
100
talking about retirement money here, Tetra.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, but basically, she looks to Sildar and she looks to the rest of you, and she'll be like, "All right, fine. I'll go talk to Barthen, and we'll try to organize something here. Hopefully, we can get our goods the next day or so."
You
And
sell crossbows here, lady?
Lenine looks at you, Dixon, and she says, "Well, I would sell crossbows if I had any to sell. Sorry for getting, pissed at you here. It's not your fault. Most of my merchandise has been confiscated by the wonderful local caretakers, new caretakers of our town that have moved in the recent couple of months. I'm down to the bare bones, and I have basically nothing left to sell any of you. I have a short sword over there. There's a shield," she says as she's pointing around to random spots on the walls. "And I think I got about 10 arrows over there right now. I've got pretty much nothing left at the moment because they've taken it all. And if I didn't let them take it all, I wouldn't be standing here before you right now. They're a bunch of fucking bastards."
Where do these guys like to hang out? Maybe I'll go talk to them and convince them.
Oh,
Yeah, he's pretty good at convincing. I'm
Oh.
feeling that.
you want to go convincing them, huh? Well, you sure are a big boy. Maybe you could. And she's looking you up and down. Well, I know one of their local local spots to go hang out at is known as the Sleeping Giant Inn. Not the Stonehill Inn, which is the nicer place, but the Sleeping Giant. It's kind of a dump. It's usually where all the prostitutes play their trade, so naturally all of the thugs moved into there.
Damn it, I knew it.
I can't tell you of any local townspeople that even go to the Sleeping Giant Inn anymore, at least. But if you want to try and find him in there, by all means.
Dixon looks to the other 7 and asks them if they'd like to go wake up that sleeping giant.
Been in a bad mood all day. Let's go have some fun with them.
I suppose.
What about it, Yang? You want to crack some skulls?
Could be something to pass the time, I suppose.
Well, best of luck to you guys, but they number in the dozens, so that's not their only place. They got another place somewhere around here that they also hide out in, but honestly,
Do they patrol in groups at all?
they do. I'm sure you've seen at least one patrol on your way in the town at some point, but
I think that's all we saw when we arrived last eve.
yeah, they usually have 2 or 3 patrols going around, but as long as you don't bother them, or they don't want to bother you, I should say, should be all right. But and
Who leads these cutthroats?
Oh, well, she kind of ducks her head down a little bit as she lowers her voice. We don't know exactly who their leader is, but we know that his name is Glassstaff. Honestly, I shouldn't even speak his name, considering who could be listening. But, I mean, that's all I know. And I don't know where they operate from, really. I just know that a lot of them hang out at the Sleeping Giant Inn.
You know what that means, Dixon? It means we have to keep one of them alive for a while so he gives us answers. So please don't kill them all. At least, I don't know, break one of their arms and keep them alive for a while. We'll ask him who Glass.
We can ask some questions if we come across a patrol. Maybe they'll even have a crossbow that you can negotiate from them at that time.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll work. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of them in the inn, so probably need all of us to be on board anyways.
Yeah. If it's a very large group, if we can find a smaller group, it might be easier to get answers from before we wade knee deep into a sky of shit.
And try to find the head of the snake to cut off.
Using cunning isn't the worst idea. We could try that if we come across it.
All right.
Hey, whatever. I'll swing my axe, whatever you guys tell me.
So
such a good job of that.
We will deal with them if we come across them, I think. I believe there is more information to be gleaned.
All right. Lenine will look at you guys and be, well, again, best of luck to you. But, I mean, if you don't want to buy anything else here, not that I have anything for you to fucking buy in the first place. Not to be rude, but I kind of like you guys to get out of my shop before some of those same gangsters spot you here. Honestly, you guys are kind of a big group. I'm surprised you haven't drawn attention already. But
well, good. That'll make it easy for us to get questions. But we should be off and check out the. I think there was another thing, Sir Sildar. You had mentioned over in this area that we should take a look at.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that we could look around here. Thanks, Lenine. We'll get out of your hair here. If you want to send a convoy with Barthen to go get the provisions, I'm sure that my associates here would be very happy to get paid. As would I. And Sildar will kind of motion with his head to, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, thank you for having us at your minor sex change. I appreciate it.
And
what he meant to say is, have a nice day, and I like your dress. Pretty. And Tetrado will just leave.
Lenine will just look at Tetra like, all right, whatever, fucking weirdo. And so you guys leave there. Where would you what would you like to do next?
I think we should go to
point.
I think we should go to Barthen's provisions and tell him that the miner is going to go steal all of his provisions.
We're at Lion Shield Costa right now, not the Miners Exchange.
Yeah, you're here at the Lion Shield Costa. The Miners Exchange is down here, and Barthen's is up here.
That makes sense why they looked weird when I said that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the shit's kind of all over the place. But Lenine at the Lion Shield Costa, she was already going to tell Barthen about this, as she said, because she can't sell his goods at her shop, but he could probably sell her goods at his shop, so it's kind of like a catch-22 there. So she's probably going to organize, a couple of carts between the both businesses to go retrieve those boxes and crates and whatnot from the what was it called? Cragmaw hideout.
Yeah, that's right. She said that early on. I'd forgotten.
No, you're good.
No, I mean the character forgot. He just didn't care.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is pretty much taken care of with one stroke. There's still some other locations that you guys could explore. There's a miner's exchange, Alderley Farm. You guys have uncovered the Sleeping Giant Inn, where all the red brands are, or not all of them, but good chunk of them. That's like their local hangout, basically.
And they're the bad guys?
Yes.
They're the local gang that moved in about 2 months ago and has pretty much taken over the town.
So I look at you guys and I go, why don't we just go burn that down?
It's not the
Because
worst
the
idea.
town folk may want the structure to remain for afterwards.
Yes, plus there are probably loads of somewhat innocent people inside.
Think of all those horrors, man.
Oh. I legitimately
Gotta think of the
look at
horse.
you guys like I'm confused, but okay.
And I doubt all the red brands are inside there. So burning it down isn't going to take care of the problem. Its entirety.
We need to get
The
them all in
miners-
there.
Yep. So
Okay.
you've got Miners Exchange, Alderley Farm, Sleeping Giant Inn, Ettermath Orchard, and the Shrine of Luck you could hit, as well as anything else you might find along the way.
I want to see the midget.
The midget?
Take me to see the midget.
The midget.
Oh, I see what you're
The
saying.
halfling.
He wants to go to the farm.
He wants to go to the farm.
If that's what you guys agree on, then you can go there. Just let me know.
I'm so excited. I'm like jumping up and down.
Shouldn't we go to the places that are closest so we're not walking around all day?
Well, what's
Could be
closer?
good exercise.
Thanks, Yang. You're always.
Probably should go everywhere else and leave the sleeping giant for last, potentially. We might get intel from everywhere
and-
else before going
And all
there.
the red people may show
Yes,
up
they do.
there, and we can just take them all out.
I mean, that'd be ideal.
I like it.
I have a hunch that they'll probably send some form of scouting party to visit us if we keep asking about them.
How about we go to the farm and then we can make our way back with the sleeping giant being the last place. So you go back to the farm and then you make it would be clockwise? Yes, clockwise around the town with the sleeping giant being last.
Yeah, I like it.
I suppose
All
that
right.
sounds doable.
All right, to the farm.
At the farm, Alderley Farm. Alrighty.
The
So,
stars have directed us.
as you
I'm
guys
skipping
are moving,
I'm skipping and clapping the entire time.
of
Yay.
course you are. You strange fish man.
You're gonna
Yes.
attract attention.
It doesn't take you too long to just get down the street, really. To get to the farm. You notice a few workers out here in the fields, but they don't really notice you. They're pretty, hard at work and making sure
Are they little people too?
No, they're actually all humans, strangely enough. But you don't see the owner of the farm initially. She could be around, or she might be in the house. It's up to you guys to find out where she's at.
Where is this person at?
She may have disappeared. She's little.
That
Want to
could
find
be
her?
True, or she could be somewhere in the house.
I go looking under bushes and stuff as we walk up.
Somebody go knock on the door.
You want me to go knock on the door since I'm like the most normal?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it a small door?
It's an normal sized door. Unfortunately, she
Is
didn't
it
build
round
this.
like in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock on it. Knock, knock, knock.
All
I
right.
smell pork.
Knock on the door, and you hear a voice inside, basically like, "Ma, somebody's at the door." She's like, "Fuck, all right." And
Danny DeVito.
and you hear like this little pat 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 coming up to the door, and you hear this like kind of older lady voice. She's like, "Ah, fuck yeah, get the door now." And she slowly opens the door, and you see this little halfling woman in front of you with kind of somewhat bushy shorter hair.
Yeah.
She
Hello there. My name's Titrati Aegis.
what the fuck do you people want from me? God damn it, I got enough problem with
Titrati
these.
just kind of like flinches back, like, wait, calm down. We're not here to cause trouble. Trust me.
Oh, really? Like you're not like any of those other people that have been coming into town causing trouble. Okay. Well, what do you want, huh? What are
Is it
you
a
doing
halfling?
here on my property?
I'm dancing around behind him. Is it a halfling?
It is a halfling woman, short with kind of grayish white bushy hair.
I'm like a little girl at a Beatles concert right now. I'm dancing. I'm like,
She's spinning around like, what the fuck are you? Get off my porch! Get out of here! What the hell do you people want?
Take Chris away. It's
My
so
God,
angry. It's so cute.
I've never seen anything like that.
I'm trying
It's
to
like
get around
7
what
feet
we're here
tall.
for.
Get him away
Hey,
from me.
What are we even here for?
What do you people want?
Why would we not be here? This is the greatest place on earth.
Oh, you know what? I'm not appreciating you people very much. What do you want?
We are
Just
we are looking for someone.
Oh yeah?
you.
Who are you looking
What?
for? Huh? You looking for my son
dwarf.
because he's probably out in the fucking woods again? Oh no, wait. He actually just told me about the door. Pip, go out in the woods. I don't want to see you anymore for the rest of the day. Get on out of here. All right. What do the rest of you want? You're trying my patience.
Like he said, we're looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for, huh? It's not a very big village. You can find anybody within 5 minutes if you just yell out their name.
Well, it's bigger
Dixon.
to you than it is to us, but that's awesome.
Dixon's gonna like talk to her quieter and try to make friends with her, be a little nicer, get her to calm down a little bit. So, like charisma, basically.
Oh, aren't you a big handsome fellow?
Persuasion check. Going for the
Yep.
persuasion.
Go ahead and give me a
check.
persuasion check. Try it. Or
Would that be charisma?
actually, would it be a charisma or persuade? He's not trying to persuade her to anything really. He's just trying to.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would be just
Yeah,
a straight
Yeah,
charisma.
give me a charisma.
Yeah.
Straight charisma.
7. She
You're
looks at you and she's like kind of weirded out by you and your looks and your height and your build and all the weapons and armor that you got on you. And she's like, "Oh Jesus, you guys are trying to rob me too."
No.
no,
Titrati
no,
will be like,
no.
wait, no, we're not robbing anybody. Dix, go for a while, go away, just for a
All
little bit.
right.
And Titrati is like, okay, look, we really are just here to look for somebody. Can I roll my charisma to try?
Yeah,
to...
go ahead.
Okay, Jesus, this is getting rough. Okay, that's as a charisma, right?
That's charisma save.
That's a save. Just roll from your straight
You need to roll
charisma stat.
straight charisma.
Oh,
Just click on the charisma name, the word.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
22!
So you're able to appeal more to her senses, and she kind of like she motions for you to come close. Come here, sweetie. Let me talk to you. All right, come here.
Oh my God.
Wait.
sorry for my friends. I don't really like them that much either. Well, except for like Yang, but I mean, you know, I'm stuck with them. I don't know what I feel. This is awful. That one guy has like a weird jellyfish thing.
Oh, I've been seeing that jellyfish
Hey,
over
now?
there. That thing looks freakier than the dude itself, I swear to God. And then you got these two lizard folks over here. You got the big green guy, and you got that weird looking dude with the beads around his neck. Oh, you know, sweetie, you should really just not associate with those people anymore.
I know. You're right.
All right, well, you know what? Why are you here? Why are you here, sweetie? What do you
Well-
want from me, huh?
We're trying to search for somebody, and Titrati like literally forgot who they're looking for. So she's looking at like the other people who are around, like, help me out here.
Guys, who are we looking for again? I'm sorry, I'm just like,
Well, Sildgar's there. We're looking for Sildgar's boss.
Yeah,
I just don't
Sildar.
remember the guy's name.
Sildar is just gonna
Gundren.
be like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're
That's the
looking
name.
for Gundren the dwarf. He kind of yells off to the side. Oh, Gundren. Oh, yeah. Well, he was here a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen him since. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Hell, if he was going anywhere, I know he's a treasure hunter. Him and his other two brothers is possibly a couple of places they could have gone around. But if there's gonna be anybody that's gonna know the lay of the land around here, who's gonna know anything, you might as well look for Karul the Druid. He lives up in the Neverwinter Wood. He knows the entire land around here. We see him every couple of months as he makes his rounds. But, I actually haven't seen him in quite a while. Kind of worried about him, but he's a very nice wood elf gentleman. Always keeps to the woods. But, I mean, if he would know about any kind of treasure or anything that the fucking Gundren or his other ilk brothers would be looking for, it'd be him.
We might be in trouble because we've ran into quite some savory people out there in the countryside. Goblins and bugbears and all sorts of horrible things.
Jeez, I've been
hope it's
hearing all
okay.
about that. I'm really worried about Phandalin here. This town's only about 20 years old, and now all this stuff's coming in. It's gonna be horrible. Well, I mean, if you want to look for Karul the Druid, he should be around. She kind of looks off to the side as she's trying to think about it. Let me see where he's actually at. Yeah, he's gonna be around Thunder Tree. But honestly, I wouldn't be going around Thunder Tree. He's a sneaky fellow. He knows how to get around unseen, but Thunder Tree was laid to ruins years ago. There's all kinds of crazy shit there. I even heard there's a fucking dragon there. Like, I haven't gone there myself. I haven't looked. I wouldn't go there, but I mean, that's around the area that he's in if you want to ask him any questions. But honestly, other than that, I got no fucking clue where Gundren's gonna be yet. Nothing. Alright?
You two are dragonborn. Can't you talk to the dragon or help?
If there is one, we might be able to. But we also may just get eaten by the dragon if he's pissed off. If he's not pissed off about things when we lay there.
Hey,
if he's asleep and we wake him up, we're just gonna get fucking eaten.
Hey, that's just a rumor, all right? I don't know for sure. I ain't gone around there. Other people who go around there, they don't come back. All right, that's all I know.
That sounds that's wonderful. That's added stuff. What are your thoughts of these vaginal discharges that are seeming to be wandering around this town, acting like they own the place?
Vaginal discharges? What the? Oh, you mean the red brands? Oh, I see what you're talking about. These fuckers, they keep coming around. They take my crops. They take weapons from the Lion's Shield Costa. They take minerals from the Miners Exchange. They keep going around. They completely own the Sleeping Giant Inn now. Now, all the farms that come around here, they just take everything. For some reason, they keep staying away from the orchard, owned by Edamath over there. They don't seem to fuck with him, thankfully. But, everywhere else, they don't have a problem with taking our shit for their own. What am I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter. My farmers aren't my farmers aren't fighters. They've taken all the weapons from the Costa and the general store. Isn't it? We got nothing left to fight for ourselves with.
It seems like the guy at the orchard, he might be an ally for us if they're that afraid of him.
Perhaps.
Oh, you talk.
Perhaps, or an enemy if he's in cahoots with them.
True.
You know, the orchard that's owned by Darren. Darren Adamat.
Enemy of
He's
my enemy is my friend.
no, he's not a bad guy. He's a real good guy. Old soldier. I think that's why they don't fuck with him. Maybe it's because he's a veteran of many wars. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with the guy. He looks like he could shove both swords up somebody's asshole and split them apart. If you know what I'm talking about.
Well, that might be the best lead we got. Maybe
Let's go meet this dude.
Yeah.
I think we will. We should definitely see what he knows.
So she'll clap her hands and be like, "So are we gonna go to the orchard then?"
Well, let's stop at this miners' exchange first, and stuff. We thank you, kind lady. We'll let you get back to your fields and your hopefully bountiful harvest. Hopefully the stars align for you.
Yeah, if all my shit doesn't get fucking taken first. Sorry for yelling at you. You're a nice little lady there. What was your name, Purple Girl, again? What was your name?
Tetradia Aegis?
Oh, Tetradia Aegis. Okay. I can't pronounce that, but I'll just call you Purple Girl. That's all right. All right.
You know what? That's fine. You can call me Purple.
All right, Purple Girl. You know what? You get them two lizard fucks and that green bastard and all the rest of your gang there. You know, you get them out of here before you scare my workers. And you know what? If you're gonna start taking down these gangsters, make sure you do it away from my fucking field, all right? Shit's been burning enough around here. I don't need any less crops. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's get out of here before that border collie sees Alexander.
Oh my fucking god.
Ronnie just giggles at that. She just.
I'm regretting making it to Daxi now.
Oh, don't regret it. They're great.
Oh, she'll slap Alexander on the back. Oh, don't worry. You know Dixon's just joking around like always.
Oh, Jesus. All right. All right, you bastards have a nice time now. You stay safe in the streets here at Phandalin, Purple Girl. All right, I'll see you later. She walks back in and slams the door shut.
Like her. I mean, she calls me Purple Girl, but it's been worse. My life's been worse. So that's
It was so nice to meet you. I love you. Call me for the
Fishman,
wedding.
you're great. Obviously, Fishman, this is your first trip to the surface world, is it?
Yeah, he's not used to this world.
Hello?
I love you. I've not been around these oxygen folks for long.
Man, this party is
to the miners' exchange.
This party is either gonna
All
be
right.
awesome or we're all gonna die like really quickly.
Okay, now this is a curse of Strahd.
I should note that as you guys were leaving, Alderley Farm is here. That's where you guys were at. And as you're moving up the path this way, I should note that actually, let me move you back here. Let's see. What is your passive perception? Let's see who has the highest one.
19.
What the fuck?
19 for Copper. That's
19?
true.
How
Yeah.
did that happen again?
I have the observant feet.
Yeah, you guys, the rest
I have
of you
the
aren't even
observant
fucking
feet.
close. Yeah. Oh, I love the observant feet. I'm gonna say that Copper, while you guys are making your way down the path towards the miners' exchange, out of the corner of your eye, right up here, you're gonna see two guys, clearly red brands in their, red cloaks and all their shit, standing there, staring at you, between the trees here. They're not gonna move towards you, but they have noticed you, and the entire group, I should say.
Huh. Looks like somebody dropped some used tampons over there.
Oh, spicy.
Oh,
Spicy.
why am I
All
cursing
right.
people?
Well, that
Uh,
that escalated quickly.
Did you want
So
to?
far, so far, from what I can tell, Copper is
Right
almost like the opposite of
Oh,
Hassan.
Yeah, pretty much.
kind of looking that way.
No. Copper is less, doesn't have the militaristic background.
All right.
Hassan was a Marine.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, he's a little bit more of a good boy, but he's still a sailor, so you know how they can be.
Tetrati is gonna kind of glance back at when. How do you say it? Wenzania, because she's so quiet. She's like, this girl is so quiet. Well, at least she's gonna say in her mind. She's not really gonna say it out loud. She's not rude like that.
Poor Win.
Really?
Poor Win is
She's
just...
not rude.
Well,
Tetrati
she's not
is-
that. She can be rude, but she's just not gonna be rude for no reason. To like the.
So are you- So is Tetradia staring at her?
No, she just glanced over. Don't do that. I know where you're. I know where you're.
No. Yeah. Poor Win.
Just not used to
This
there
is
being
quite a
so
first session
Nice.
for her. She's like, Jesus Christ, what kind of fucking people are these? So you guys, unless you wanted to do anything else, I assume that you're making your way to the Miners Exchange.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Copper, are you informing everybody else of our tale, so to speak?
They weren't following us. He did. He did.
Okay.
I loudly commented on them.
yeah.
Okay, that was you going loud. Okay.
That was like, yeah.
We're being if they're already starting to kind of look damn it, I can't even think of the words. If they're already kind of like trailing us, maybe we should leave somebody out here to kind of keep it
Surveillancing.
Yes.
It would appear that way. There's at least some of them taking notice of you. You had met a couple back in the tavern at Neverwinter, though they kind of left without bothering you guys. And just now, as you visited the Stonehill Inn the previous night, and you visited Alderley Farm this morning, and especially there's a group of 8 of you just wandering around of rather strange-looking folk. So. They're starting to take notice of you.
Yeah.
Now you've made your way to the Miners Exchange. I'm assuming that you guys would like to enter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you make your way through the front door. It's not a very big building. You can tell that this is just kind of like a headquarters. Their operations, probably take place in obviously a mine somewhere else. That's where they make their money, but this is just kind of like an office of sorts. As you enter, there's a young lady ready there to greet you. Probably 20-something, long blonde hair. She looks pretty. Who gives a fuck what she looks like? Basic bitch of Phandalin, whatever.
She's a minor.
She's a miner, not a minor, but a miner.
She's a
all
coal
right?
miner's daughter.
Exactly. So she greets you. Hey, how's it going, guys? Can I? Oh shit! And as soon as she sees that there's 8 of you, very strong-looking individuals, all armed to the teeth, she's like, listen, our payment for the red brands is not till next week. We'll have it for you. We just don't have it right now. It's not till next week. Oh, okay, guys.
Listen, girl, we're not them. Okay.
You're not with the red brands? I mean, I guess you're not
No,
wearing
we're
much
not
red.
discarded tampons.
I don't know what that means, but I guess you're not wearing the red cloaks. Oh, good. Is there something I can help you?
Scales.
Okay, yeah, I guess. And she'll
Not red.
kind of yell to the back. Mrs. Thornton, we got some, I guess, visitors here. If you want to, I don't know what they want. God, it's gonna be the red brands all over again. Is it? Oh shit! And then from the back,
Yeah,
you see
we're the blue ribbons.
the
We just
blue
forgot our
ribbons.
ribbons.
Uh, from the Jesus Christ, from the back, you see a lady that's even older looking than the halfling. Halflings tend to look at least a little bit younger than their age, but
Wait, she's halfling too?
no, she's not halfling. No,
Okay.
she's a human woman. Looks older than the halfling woman at Alderley Farm. Looks older than the lady at the Lion Shield Coster. Her hair is completely pure white, and there's wrinkles all through her face. And she's wearing kind of like, kind of modest, like a modest dress. Not too fancy, not nearly as fancy as the lady that was at the Lion Shield Coster. But you know, she has kind of like this smug expression upon her face, and she gently walks from the back, and she looks to her employee, and she says, "Lydia, what's the problem?" And Lydia, the young girl, or younger girl, I should say, looks to the one she called Mrs. Thornton, or God, what is her?
Thornton.
Is it Thornton? Yeah, it is Thornton. It almost looked like an M there for a second, but yeah, no, it's Thornton. To Mrs. Thornton, she says, ma'am, and she's pointing at you guys with both hands forward. This is the problem. I don't. I hope it's not a problem, but there's did you look at this? And Mrs. Thornton just kind of nonchalantly looks at all of you, and she has no expression of concern upon her face whatsoever. And she looks to she looks to Win, actually. She kind of peers behind, looks through the crowd of the rest of you, and she's more interested in Win actually than she is in anybody else. And she looks to her and says, and she kind of like points her finger at her and directs her to move forward. And is like, "Come here, young lady."
I approach her.
Yeah. Go ahead and approach the counter.
Okay, and I ask her, do you know anything about the gang?
Anything about the gang, young lady? I wasn't even trying to get into the gang quite yet, but I guess I could. I was more interested about you and what the hell you're doing hanging around all of that, as she looks back to the rest of you.
That to try to just puts her hands on her hands.
Just looking for an adventure.
An adventure, young woman. Oh my god. All right. Well, honestly, you could have picked at least a few more handsome gentlemen. Jesus, that one's got tusks coming out of the bottom of his mouth as she's pointing.
Hey,
the
bring
dicks
back
in.
the Swiss Miss girl. She was nicer.
And Mrs. Thornton, she's just gonna shake her head and be like, "Oh God, honey. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice here, honey.
Where's that? Tetrati's just taunting this woman. Where's
Oh,
the
yeah.
adventure?
Hey, purple bitch, you shut the fuck up back there. I'm not talking to you."
Damn.
How dare you talk to me like that? Do you
I'm
know who I
still
am?
not talking to you,
Oh,
and I don't
God,
give a
here we
shit
go.
about who you are. I'm
I am
talking to this
founded
pretty lady up
Tetrati
here.
of the Republic of Belka.
My,
Shut up, purple bitch.
oh my God, young lady, what's your name? Could you?
I told you, and she's gonna get in her face. I am Countess Tetratia Aegis of Belka, and she's gonna like try to intimidate her. She's gonna bring up her figure and start charging it.
Well, then roll me an intimidation check.
He's had enough of this chick. Oh shit! I'm trying to.
There
do
we
it
go.
on-
I'm back.
trying
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check. We'll see how well you work against this old bitch who already told you to fuck off.
All right.
Yep, that looks about right for Tetra.
And just for the hell of it, you see a little you see right before, right as Tetrati is doing that, Copper reaches forward and taps the old lady on the shoulder.
Really?
And does what?
What the heck is that?
Oh, guidance.
Oh.
Not that I needed.
Oh,
not
you
that she needed it.
No, not really.
So once Tetradia is like up at the counter, pointing in her face,
She's pointing her
the
finger
old
at it.
yeah, Mrs. Thornton is going to grab Tetra's hand and use it to slap Tetra with her own hand.
Jesus Christ!
One time, and be like, "I told you not to fucking talk to me. I'm
yeah?
talking to this nice young lady over here. You want any more
Alexander's
business
gonna-
from me? I'm gonna leap across this counter
How
and
about
choke
I
the
zap
fuck out of
you?
you."
Alexander's gonna grab Tetra by the shoulder and
Let
pull
me
her back.
go.
Go ahead and give me a grapple.
So what would that be? That's athletics check, right?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an athletics.
To be like this.
Okay.
Okay, I got a second.
22.
Perfect. Perfect. Alexander is
Beat
perfectly able to. Oh yeah.
Nine.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. Alexander is perfectly
he's gonna
able
pull-
to. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
He's gonna pull her back and whisper into her, "Perhaps we shouldn't piss off the woman who's about to give us some information."
Good job, kitty cat. All right.
Yang will just look over at Tetra and just not
You're
just
supposed
like
to be
shake
my
his head and
bodyguard,
disapproval.
Yang.
He's gonna turn the other cheek.
Really? This is what I'm doing.
Are you really paying him enough to protect you from your own stupidity?
Yeah, like she's got to be paying you like a frickin' dragon's horde if you're taking on that frickin' job, man.
Yeah, she promised me enough gold to restore my monastery after this job. So
Oh, looks like she's promising you an awful lot. I don't know if you're gonna get that shit from a little bitch like her. Ah, god damn.
Embarrassed, and she just kind
quite
of.
it's quite a gambit.
Calm
Quite a
down.
gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you'll see Tetrati just kind of leave and huffing.
All right.
Hopefully
Anyway,
the stars will be on your side.
after that, Miss Thornton, she looks back to Win. I'm so sorry, honey. This is didn't mean any of that to happen to you. Oh my God, I feel so sorry for you having to travel with this, whatever the fuck all of that is. Oh my God.
We've only actually just met these folk last night.
I'm not talking to you either. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting too angry. Like, what's your name, young missus?" As she's talking to Win. She doesn't know her name, obviously. If she's still around.
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Mrs. Thornton was just asking Win what her name is because she obviously doesn't know what Win's name is.
Oh, my name is Winzana.
Winzana, that's a very pretty name. Very beautiful girl. Listen, what is it exactly that you guys are doing here? I honestly have nothing for you. I almost have no business left. If you were looking for employment or something like that, it doesn't look like you guys are miners, especially you, Winzana. I wouldn't put you in a mine if my life was dependent on it. You're too pretty for that. But what are you guys doing here? What's the big deal other than your purple bitch back there trying to throw a fit? What's going on?
We've just joined this group. They're looking for Gundren.
Gondrin.
We've been hired to look for Gundren.
Sildar will kind of start stepping forward and be like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've met Gundren, and Mrs. Thornton's just gonna shoot him down and be like, hey, I wasn't talking to you either. I'm talking to Lil Win here, all right? All of you can just keep quiet. I'm trying to... Oh, Jesus Christ, you people. All right, you're looking for
Jesus
Gundren.
Christ, who's that?
Yeah, I know. That's...
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I know.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my go-to.
sorry. I should have used more period appropriate period jokes.
I'm gonna be saying Jesus Christ about every 5 minutes for the rest of this campaign.
I know
so,
you are.
So,
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was surprised it hadn't come up at this point, like earlier.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's Jesus? I don't know. Some brown Jew in the Middle East in another fucking dimension. I don't know.
Some fucking Jew. Yeah, it's like some fucking
Okay,
Jew.
that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
All right.
Wow.
I'm sorry I said anything now.
No, you're fine. So
Damn.
So
Oh,
you're
God
you're
damn,
looking
I'll
for
be right
Gundren. You know, it's been a few months since I've seen Gundren. Last time he was here, he's bringing some goods into the town. I had tried to give him a job to take some minerals over to Neverwinter, but he denied, said he was looking for some other mine that, of course, would put me out of business, because why not? And quite frankly, I don't like the guy, especially if he's going to put me out of business. There's one mine around here nowadays, all right? And that's mine. And Sildar's going to be like, hey, come on, we're just, doing what we can to make our way in this world. Yeah, whatever. You can fuck off if you're working with fucking Gundren. Alright? The only thing I'm concerned about is this town as it is right now. And right now, this town is hell in a handbasket. Alright? Everything's getting taken from every business here by those fucking red cloaked pieces of shit. Honestly, I do have a job for you. How about you take those fuckers out? Huh? How about that? I'll give you... let's see, there's 8 of you. How about I give you a combined 500 gold? You can split it amongst the 8 of yourselves. How's that sound? Take out these bastards and release this town, huh?
Do we get to hit stuff?
Of course you get to hit stuff. You're gonna have to kill them all. What do you think? I want you to go spank them all? No, I want you to chop off their fucking heads.
I don't know. There's too many words. My head hurts and I quit listening.
Oh, you don't want to listen anymore. Okay.
You guys, all this fancy talk makes my head
Apologies
hurt.
for all these idiots, madam. So, yes, obviously getting rid of the red brands would be wonderful. Not much of a fan of this. Do you know who leads them? I fancy cutting off the head of the snake first before dealing with the writhing body.
Well, it's some guy that they call Glassstaff is what I know. I mean, beyond that, I don't... Alright.
Do you know where he hangs out?
Yeah, I do. I was just about to say, I know where... at least I think I know where they're hanging out. Like, everybody knows they hang around the Sleeping Giant Inn. They've taken that over. Nobody else in the town can even go there. They don't even let them go in anymore. But
So why don't we burn it?
well, I mean, you could, but I think other people want. I don't know. You do whatever you want, but I
You
know.
just said there's nobody else in there. You guys argued to me earlier that there were people there.
Well, there's a couple of whores and a bartender in there.
We said that there might have been people in there.
Well, what are you
Yes,
gonna
and
do
it sounds
about?
like the bartender's still there.
Yeah, what about the bartender and the whores? I mean, I'm going back to the other accent now. What about the bartender and the whores? at least a couple of people in there that are still, forced to work. But I think I might know where their main, base of operations is. Because thing is, the red brands only come from one part of town. Obviously, they all, hang out at the Sleeping Giant over here. But they also come from this road that's just east of the Sleeping Giant. And
From up the hill, then.
yeah, if you've seen the hill, yeah, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Really, there shouldn't be anything up there, though. I mean, there's a burnt down manor, and really nothing else there. I mean, if it rains, they're gonna get rained on all the time. Half the roof's down, half the
There's
walls are
probably
gone.
a basement.
I mean, I don't know. I don't go up there. None of
The
us
manor
go.
used to belong to.
Manor, let me reveal it so that I can actually see the fucking name myself. And since she's telling you guys about it, here we go. The manor's a very old one. Nobody's lived in it, as far as we know, for about 100 years. There used to be a different town here that eventually got destroyed. The manor along with it, for the most part. We just started this town up again about 20 years ago. Just a nice place. We still have a little bit of the walls surrounding the town, but not much. And if you look on the map, you can see that there's a little bit of the walls all around here. But I mean, for a while, about 80 years, it was abandoned after a severe orc attack. And past 20 years, we've tried moving in here, tried making a name for ourselves. But I mean, it was going really good. I mean, nothing fancy, but until 2 months ago when these red brands moved in, and now they're completely destroying everything that we have, taking all of our stuff. So that's why what I'm offering you, it's like, if you guys take these fuckers out, I'll pay you some money, because I want the town to, thrive
The tip
again.
is appreciated.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the manor, are there people living there?
Well, there shouldn't be anybody living in the manor. The thing's half destroyed. That's why I don't get why they're always going to and coming from the manor. The thing's half burnt down. The ceiling's mostly gone. The walls are shit. You can't live there. So I don't know. Maybe they live behind it. Maybe they live off to the side of it. I have no idea.
Maybe we can burn that.
I mean, that's the best lead that I got for you guys, all right? But
I mean, I look around at everybody and I was like, "What? I fucking live underwater. Fire's cool."
Indeed. That might be an option. We should definitely check that place out. And I have a hunch that there's probably a cellar that they're using of some kind. Large manors tend to have those, so maybe there's some form of underground area that they've been able to access or are living out of, or some.
I have an out of game question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The guy that's speaking, how close are you to your microphone?
Oh, me? Pretty close. Am I?
No.
You're probably going too loud again, dear.
Am I coming out really loudly on you?
Yes. I mean, you're
settings in Discord. You can turn him down a little bit.
No, but it's not the volume of. He's too close to the mic, I think.
He is actually. No, I think it's actually you get really excited and you start talking really loud.
I am a loud human being.
Yeah,
you are.
That is a problem.
It's not a problem. I've probably been doing it too, honestly, myself.
But I'll move my mic up there.
Just been doing.
Yeah, that too.
He has a chronic flatulent problem.
Fuck you.
The tip is appreciated. May the stars guide you to success. What do you know of the old soldier Edermath?
Oh,
We
Darren?
heard I heard we've heard the menstrual people those menstrual asshats don't mess with him.
I can't believe you're making this joke
Oh,
out of character.
Jesus. She'll look at you and be like, "Oh, I guess you mean the red brands." Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, they don't seem to fuck with Darren at all. And I remember when they came into town, about the first day, actually, I saw a few of them running down the street, like away from Darren's house. He's a veteran soldier. He's not one to be fucked with. Honestly, he's staved off a couple of orc raids, couple of goblin raids just by himself. Yeah, I
he was
wouldn't
in the
fuck with him.
Wu-Tang,
In the what?
the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan. Not
There's no
quite,
one
but
with.
yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, Darren might know something else about him, but I mean, that's all I know is that I want him dead. Not Darren. I want all the red brands dead. I want them driven out of this town. I want everything associated with them burned to the ground. You do that shit, and I will reward you handsomely.
Yeah.
Well, this guy.
Let's crush some skulls.
Yep. We will be endeavoring to remove their influence from this wonderful place. The stars are clear here. I like it.
You sure do talk about stars a lot, but, you know, you do you, lizard person. God, there's about three of you scaly motherfuckers over there. Jesus Christ. Win, my girl. I don't know what you're doing associating with these people, but Jesus Christ, if you want to work for me, just let me know. Jesus, about 4 of those people look like they want to eat you, and not in a good way, if you catch my drift.
I don't eat people.
This lady's kind of gross.
Yeah, she is kind of gross. She's an old soul.
I haven't.
No, it was in character.
Oh, well. She's like, yeah, I am kind of gross. I'm an old soul. You got a problem with that, big green bastard?
Man, this
Shall
town-
we move along then, people?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fellows.
Yeah, let's get out there before the purple bitch runs away on
Oh,
us.
now I'm the purple bitch. I went from purple
God.
to evolving.
Goddamn right, you're the purple bitch.
It's
So, if you guys want to leave there, it is 11 p.m. It's up to you guys whether you want to keep going or whether you want to stop.
Already?
It is
Yeah.
11 p.m.
Yeah.
already, yeah.
Oh, IRL. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. In real life, it's 11 p.m. Eastern. I will keep going if you guys want to. It's up to you guys whether you want to keep going or not.
Well, this is a stopping place. I mean, I'm willing
Yeah.
to go. This is
Yeah, I
just-
think it's a good stopping place right here.
Yeah.
all right.
perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, sorry there
Those
was
of us who have
no
to.
combat. Not this session, but I can tell you once you guys walked out of the miners exchange, with who had the 19 passive perception? It was Copper. Copper, once you guys walk out of there, you're gonna notice another group of 3 of the red brands kind of standing behind this kind of rundown building over here, just slightly to the southwest of the miners exchange, staring at you guys. I can almost 100% guarantee you that next time you're gonna have a combat encounter. But yeah, again, sorry it didn't happen this time. We just had a lot of stuff to go through the town.
Yep.
which it almost makes me sad because I wanted to see what you fuckers could really do.
Oh, it'll happen.
Now that there's 8 of you all at level 3, but well, we'll see what happens next Sunday.
Yep.
I may still be on the road next Sunday,
Not a problem.
but I'll find a hotel with Wi-Fi and log in like this time.
Yeah, you won't have to level up again or anything. Obviously you guys didn't kill anybody this session, but
So you don't get as much experience points for just fucking talking to people? Come on, man.
you'll get some.
What the hell?
No. You'll get some, but not nearly as much.
No.
I'm fucking with you.
I know. No, you get a little bit. I'll let you guys know what you guys get in the quest log. But
30,
Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys go murder hobo, I'm out of here.
you guys are gonna get about 2 experience each for today's set. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll figure it out. Depending on how many people you talk to. I think you talk to 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly another. By extension, possibly another one.
It out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
We only just leveled, right? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little while.
honestly, you guys just leveled 2, so.
Well, we don't go full murder hobo. We go gab and stab. It's a whole different thing.
Gab and stab? What the fuck does
Yeah,
that mean?
I mean, you talk a little bit, you stab a little bit, you talk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like.
I'm pretty sure the one lady was trying to gab and stab you guys.
Look, I mean, it was circumstantial. That's why we did it.
All right. Anyway,
that was fun.
Yeah, you better not go murder hobo.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
No murder hobo.
Yep. But good session. Sorry again, there was no combat. Next session there will definitely be some combat, so I can, because I'm also excited for that because I want to see what you fuckers can really do, and I need to test out combat too and see how I need to adjust it. So.
Hey, I can have fun writing down spells. I don't really give a shit. I'm just happy to have a good squad to play with.
Yeah, I mean, D&D may be a combat-focused game, but I like RP sessions. They're fun.
As do I.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hilarious what happened today, and also we make it entertaining enough.
Yeah, we all got to shit on Tetra a little bit. I think that's what matters the most. I think that's our primary goal of each session is to shit on the purple bitch a little bit. And then, all the other stuff is kind of secondary, but, as long as we can do that, we're good.
On the purple bitch, on the purple bitch and be racist to the backsies.
Gotta slip a few cat jokes in there, yeah. I mean.
Oh, fuck. You trying to sleep in that box there, little boy? Kitty boy? Oh, God.
I think we should all give a hand to Winzana for her very first D&D debut.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. Yay. Well done.
You need to speak up a little bit more, Win.
Yeah, well, she's just.
I know. You're still getting used to it. Don't get me wrong. I try to, and hopefully we can get some more out of you next session. Would you want to talk
to us? I
mean, honestly, yeah. Would she?
I'll take a couple shots of vodka next time just to calm myself.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
She's just starting out. So.
Yeah.
But I will say when I probed you a little bit with the one lady at the Miters Exchange, you did pretty good. Because I was like, I need to get Win in on this shit. And I was like, she doesn't want to talk to any of these scaly or giant bastard motherfuckers or this cat boy or that purple bitch. Let's get Win up here, have her talk a little bit, and you did pretty good. So
thanks. I'm also still trying to get used to the voices because I don't recognize anyone's voices here.
Oh yeah,
not yet anyway.
Yeah, you'll get used to that, but. And especially me, I can't maintain my fucking voices and my accents whatsoever. So that's always.
And I completely forgot about my voice.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, what happened to your voice?
You guys didn't tell me.
I
forgot all about it.
You were supposed to be the fish man that got raped by a Cajun. Come on.
Right,
Well,
I'm guessing we didn't hear any of this.
No, that was
this
last.
session, so
that
we
was
would
last
have,
session.
So we'd have no idea, and I haven't listened
it's
to. I haven't
basically-
seen last session yet.
It's basically Foghorn Leghorn. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's basically
Gosh, I got
Foghorn
Let's hear it.
Leghorn.
So listen.
Beautiful.
What we got going here is a little bit of pussiness. So we've got to kill some red bitches, and we can move forward.
Okay.
I say,
Oh, boy.
I tell you what.
Got this guy walking around with like a pet jellyfish.
He's got a pet jellyfish too. This. Oh my god.
What's his name? Goop?
That thing hissed
Gloop?
at me.
Gleep.
Bleep. It's awesome.
Honestly,
Hissed at me.
this entire party is fucking bananas, man.
What's the young lady's name that started today?
Winzana.
Winzana. And real name?
Fuck you. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Winzana, I played my very first game 43 years ago. So welcome to the club.
Gosh.
Welcome to the club. It's a wonderful game. I played games with the originators of this game, Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson, decades ago.
Who the fuck are you?
Are you just full of shit?
He's
No.
a wizard. That's what
No. I turned 50 years old last week. I
as old as
have
Joe
been
Rogan,
involved.
All right.
I was involved with Dragon Con for 20 years. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I can send screenshots of friends that are in gaming that I have when I'm standing right beside. Like, I've got pictures with me hanging out with Richard Garriott, if you know who he is.
Oh my god. I'm sorry about that.
He invented the Ultima Online. So I've just been a gamer since I was a kid.
All right. Now I'm gonna have to do a background check, and then I'm gonna have
Sure.
to find you, and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
my
to
first game.
punch you right in the
my-
solar plexus.
Blues was the youngest one here.
My first game was actually just under 3 months ago, in fact.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
prepare to die tomorrow.
With almost everyone else that is in this chat,
Literally
except for
half the
Blue,
party.
except for Blue. Yeah, literally half the party. Everyone except for Blues, Kaidos, and Spencer. We are all playing
And
a
win.
game of Curse of Strahd. And win. We are all playing a game of Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got
And
half
that's
of you motherfuckers in here now. That's
Realized
Jesus.
everybody loved Tetra the first time, but the second time they're like, oh, fuck, not again.
don't kid yourself. We didn't even like you the first time. All right, don't get ahead of yourself.
I think the only reason Nira hasn't ripped on you more is you're her sort of student.
Well, you need to step up your game, Nero,
more-
because you're
I know.
disappointing me a little
She's-
bit here.
She's more developed, I guess, as a character, at least in Curse of Strahd.
No, she's not. Don't.
Farron messes with you because it's fun.
I mess with you because
And we
it
all
gives
love
me
it
life.
because it's fun.
Yes.
And in fact, what's wrong with you? You should be in the text RP this week, somehow pranking her through the bars of the cage.
Oh God, don't do that, because she might actually lash out and try to kill
Fuck. I didn't
That
think
reminds
about
me.
that.
How?
Okay, listen, I was a bit okay. I'll admit, I was a bit out of it after that session
Well, she
where
won't kill
we
you, but
started
she'll
RP.
try to
I was
hurt
a
you.
bit out of it the whole week. I wasn't really in an RP mood.
That's
I
fine.
will admit. Yeah,
I've been sick.
it didn't even occur to me that I could do that.
I still got this damn cough. It won't go away. I think they lied and I had COVID and it like damaged my lungs. Now I'm just gonna be coughing all the time.
You haven't coughed much at all in this session.
Yeah.
At least I didn't hear you. So
Oh,
I've
that's
heard
good.
I've heard him coughing more.
yeah, you hear me coughing because I smoke cigarettes
me.
like a fucking freight train. So,
There's a lingering.
but no, good session all around, guys. Good RP session.